the party, facing off against the structure of a centuries-old curse, managed to end it and recover some boons and magic items left within the core of this cursed realm. Departing from it, as it collapsed behind them, the party arrived at Solden, a mining town that's in the process of being transformed into a resort town. There they met up at a coffee bar with the family. Let me pull that up real quick because it's a little bit of a mouthful. Let me pull this up real quick for you guys. Sorry.
Have you made sure your mic is actually picking up on your recording software?
Let me double check. Yep, sure looks like it. I can check my settings though. Yes, my audio is indeed working. Anyways. Wait, say something one of you guys real quick. Yep, you piqued
Fuck
my...
big titty goth girls.
Yes, sir. Life goals. Anyways, you contacted with the Afolabi family, who are hiring you at 2,500 silver to attempt to gather the papers that denote that the ownership of this land upon which silver veins have been found, which could be a major boon to the Afolabi family. And you guys awaken to the smell of roasting coffee beans and a hearty breakfast paid for by the Afolabi family, who are hosting you at their tavern / coffee bar. You guys, a brief morning's breakfast before you guys set out, making way for Hi-Sidenya. And as you guys set out,
Bailey sound.
Hyacinth,
Ah.
why don't you roll me a d20?
Nani?
Nani?
Can you pull up a map, please?
Hey.
Because we are leaving the Fred behind in this town.
Oh, you're leaving? Okay, yeah, they have a small stables there that they could keep them at. If you
Good.
Because Fred would die very quickly in. Yeah.
You guys leave Fred behind and Solden. I'm still just gonna use his icon to track you guys, but
That's fine.
No, Fred is the best thing Simon ever did for the group.
That is true.
are you rolling? Oh, you did roll that. Okay, you rolled an 8.
Yeah.
All right.
But we're back to water skins.
Okay. As you guys push along, you and as you guys begin to set out, even as the morning sun kind of caresses your skin, you begin to feel gusts kind of rolling down from the mountains towards you. And as you guys glance up, you can see a heavy storm on the horizon.
Lovely. Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Of like the rain kind or the snow kind or the
A rain
mudslide
kind. You guys are on the tail end of winter, to the point where like you probably won't see more snow as the year finds its way out. It doesn't. It's not. This isn't like the sandstorms of the. You guys can pick this out fairly easily. This isn't like the sandstorms of. This isn't like the sandstorms of the. Fuck me, I'm for the. What are they called?
The wasteland.
Yeah, but what's the actual name? Oh, the Western Wastes. These aren't the sandstorms of the Western Wastes. These are where it will literally flay your skin. This is just a storm that's very likely to make this a very miserable experience as you guys travel forwards.
Oh.
Wow.
Um,
You're rolling high.
but are you guys seeking shelter, or are you just gonna keep pushing through as the storm, you're beginning to get pelted by rain? Not quite the heavy rain of a full-on storm, but this is like the
Yeah.
prelude to it coming. You guys can push
I
through.
open my umbrella.
I'll look for a
Under
spot.
my umbrella. Hello.
It's your call. This isn't like a you'll take damage thing. This you could push through this if you want.
I say we push through.
Well, let me look to see if there's a spot. If there's a good spot, we can wait it out. If not,
Well, searching for that spot is like time, just so you know. That's like a good half hour of looking.
oh,
If there's two of us looking, would that cut time possibly?
No, it just makes it more likely that you'll find a spot that isn't bad. But
Oh, heck.
you can weather it. You lose part of the day, or you push through. It's your call.
That would be miserable wet creatures.
Well,
yeah. Ugh. Wet goblin. Ooh.
Goblin.
my goblin smell.
Yeah, wet
Time to
goblin
get a little
smell.
soggy. Oh
Ugh.
boy.
So what do you guys do?
Push through.
I guess we're just pushing through.
Okay. Hyacinth, why don't you roll me 2d4?
8.
Okay.
Wow.
A lot of high rolls right now.
All right. So the storm continues for 8 hours as you guys begin to travel along.
Yeah, it would happen the one time I roll high. Okay.
As the storm washes over you all, the chill. It's not like a physically dangerous thing, like where you're gonna be like frozen to death. But the chill of it begins to wash over you, as the cold weather begins to increase like a great deal because you're eating this storm. So none of you have cold resistance.
Nope.
Correct.
None of you have
That's why I wanted to
any
wait.
items that will increase your cold weather protection.
If we're still wearing our winter garb, we'd have that.
Yeah, it's not enough. It does only put you at 1. So basically, what I need is all of you to roll 8d20s
Oh god.
as you guys continue traveling along. As you push through what is legitimately just a miserable day. I'm just being pelted.
Can I not roll mine? Can I volunteer someone else to roll them for me?
You roll high all the time anyway. You'll be fine.
She rolls high damage. She doesn't roll high saves.
Yeah.
Traditionally.
Yeah.
Just don't roll a 1.
Oh, yeah.
God, I rolled so much lower than
Hey,
everyone
that's a
else.
2, but
Good
that's not a
lord.
1.
Yeah, as long
A
as it's not a
2,
1.
a 4, and a 6.
And I need 1 from you, Terry.
I don't know how you guys do 8s like that.
You
so I'm
can
just gonna roll
do.
4 and 4.
Oh, I was
There you
gonna
go.
say
Yeah,
you
you're
can.
fine.
You can also type it in, Terry, if you ever wanted to. You can do /roll space 4d20 or however many. You can do like 16, 10 million, whatever.
Ah, haha, that's a lot.
Roll
No.
slash space. Is that right, Blue?
Most
Yes.
you can roll is 10,000 d20.
Please don't. It will actually like
Yeah,
cause
do not.
issues for people.
29.
Yeah.
But, I like how everyone rolled like insanely high, and then here I am at 58. Just
Hey,
goodbye.
anyway,
Just so you know, Terry.
Thank you.
but you guys are a hardy bunch, and this is not the first storm you have weathered, though it is the first rainstorm, I think, that you guys have really had to push through as you've traveled instead of like thunderstorms or dust storms you've had to push through.
Is this just like constant rain, or is this like heavy rain?
It's heavy
Like,
rain. This is heavy rain.
Heavy, long,
Yeah, like it's muddy, it's slippery. It is like it is a miserable day of travel. But Terry, if you could roll me an additional d4.
Are we at? Just looking around, I'm thinking, are we at risk for mudslides?
Well, that is what we're finding out.
Okay. Would want to keep an eye
2.
for that.
2. Oh, okay. You so there's been lightning like in the distance all day as the rain is just washing over you. As you guys pushing along, you hear almost right on top of you, and as you glance up, you see a fucking lance of just burning light cut through the sky straight towards you guys. I need all of you to make dex saves.
Excuse me?
Can I do something else
Nani?
instead of making a dex save?
Well, you have to make the dex save. You can choose to fail it if you'd like.
No, not.
A blue. A blue.
Look at the warlock and the rogue doing rogue things.
Yeesh. I like
The
how blue
roguey
is
warlock.
one less to her dex saves, and she's not proficient. Dex-
Iggy out here just like, yo, what up, bitches?
Yo, what up, bitches? So Hyacinth, everybody, you guys see that coming. You all like kind of leap out of the way. Hyacinth, you're like, huh? And you look up and a lightning bolt literally slams into you.
Again, another one.
You're tall, and so you're kind of a lightning rod, I guess.
Okay, where's this one?
Okay, what medal do you have on you right now?
30. You take 31 points of lightning damage. The rest of you take 15 as you guys all leap out of the way.
Okay.
Is she getting scars from this one too?
She's gonna go home and just be like, "Who did this to you?"
This guy.
I will fight this guy.
Mother Nature.
Does the lightning appear to be getting worse?
No, it's not. This was just very, as you kind of look at that, like you can see Hyacinth, her hair's all frizzy, her like she's all charred, and there's like the like lightning scar down one arm where it
Iggy
like
kind of
spirals out.
looks at her and she's like, "You okay?"
I don't know why this keeps happening. Always lightning. It's always lightning.
Maybe
But-
we should get you like a spell that makes you smaller, because I have never been hit by my lightning in my life.
That's actually a really good idea.
It makes me feel better. I'd like to cast Call Lightning. But since I'm outdoors in stormy conditions, the spell gives me control over the existing storm.
Oh, so you want to like use it to like direct it elsewhere than you guys?
Yes.
That's smart. That's smart.
Yes.
That's smart. So you can kind
That's
of
why I
ensure
asked
that it's
earlier
not a
to- instead
danger.
of making this dex save,
Yeah,
I
that was a
move
little.
it out
That
of
was
the
that.
way.
It would have had to be like a reaction spell or something, or you would have had to roll like
Okay,
a
okay.
monstrous initiative, which I don't think you could.
Okay.
But Hyacinth, as you're like shaking off the intense amount of electricity that just coursed through your body, you kind of glance down and you can see in like the small crater where the lightning jumped from you to the ground. You can see in this charred crater this flower right there. You can see a green stem, and you can see this like almost glowing blue petals that form a like rose. And you can see every once in a while there's like a little zzz of lightning from it.
Can she? Can she harvest? Can want flower?
Touch.
Yeah, you touch.
Touch.
You touch, and you,
take
as you
40
touch
lightning.
it, you can feel you can feel this. You feel this like buzzy kind of feeling in your arm while you hold it, but
Is it like when you stick your finger in a light socket?
no, it's like it's a little bit when sensation comes back to your limb after it's gone numb, it's gone to sleep. The tingly kind of feeling.
Put the fork in the electrical side.
But it is very obviously magical as you kind of look it over.
Can harvest?
Yeah,
Can take?
you can take.
Can take?
She can take.
What
She-
roll?
No roll. You just walk over and pluck it. This beautiful blue
Let's go.
rose.
Heck yeah! Hold on. Is there any? Oh,
Does
sorry. Go
that
ahead.
look like the fire flowers that like John had in the house and about blew up the house with?
Roll. I'll say your choice of an Arcana or Nature check.
Well, I'm proficient in one of them, so I will pick that one.
Okay.
Can I help?
Yeah, sure.
$699.
Thanks.
This is definitely something that's imbued elementally. Where you put it on that scale of like elemental imbuement, you can't really place it, but
Oh, of
it is
course.
definitely something that's imbued elementally.
Okay.
But as you guys continue along, Fluffy, why don't you roll me a d20?
I'll just be storm director for a bit, just moving it out of the way. Wow. That's the same thing Hyacinth rolled.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need another one. 'Cause we
Yeah.
ain't doing storm more.
The storm continues.
Yeah,
Viciously.
for
Another 8 more hours.
Dance, monkeys, dance.
So you guys continue along for the better part of the day. Eventually, the kind of rain begins to fade away, and as you guys continue along. Hyacinth.
Ah.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
As exploding against the side of her face is a snowball.
A snowball?
Yeah, and you hear, "Get him!" And you watch as a bunch of children appear out of nowhere, and they begin hucking snowballs at all of you.
Do I kill them? Is you like ramping up Eldritch Blast? She's like, can I kill the children?
Now. No, I don't. No.
One slams into your face, Ivan.
Wow. it
Can
hit above
Iggy
a
make
nine-
an Eldritch
You get
Blast
over a
that's
19?
snow
Wow.
without it doing damage?
No.
No.
No, it's an Eldritch Blast.
I'm just, you know.
Can I throw a snowball back?
Yeah, go for it.
Whee! What do I need to roll?
That'd be a dexterity check. You aren't proficient with these.
No.
Can I throw one also?
Yeah, go for another dexterity check. They're smart though. They're playing to cover, so they all have 3/4 cover.
Whoa!
It blows at them.
Miserably bad.
They're returning fire! Flank them! And you see as like some are shifting around, and you start getting them from the side, and they're like fully encircling yourself.
Oh
And he's
no.
like, what the fuck?
One of them hits you, John, and just kind of sizzles as it burns away.
I'm gonna summon a scaly boy.
Yeah.
Ah, shit! There's a necromancer! And he watches the kids start running away. And one of them goes, in the distance, goes, "Fuck you! Fuck around
fuck
and find
you."
out! Don't take our toboggans next time, you bitch!" And then he runs off.
How much are these
What?
kids?
Those aren't kids. Those are Fae. There's no
Yeah.
way.
Oh.
Iggy's like, I'm gonna
No
tell
way.
your mom.
Yeah, because it's like, who taught them that language? That's a horrible language for a child.
Bruh, who
I knew
didn't
worse
know?
when I was like 2, okay?
Yeah.
But that is...
Yeah.
This is Iggy we're talking about. That's unsurprising.
Yeah, and I was about this. Yeah, I was the same.
Yeah, this all makes
I think I'm the one who taught you that word, actually. Because your mom
Probably.
got really mad at me for it.
Probably. It was either you or Dad, but Dad would never admit that he ever taught me that.
No, it would have been me.
But as you guys continue along, eventually you guys begin to settle in for a place to rest.
I want to take watch.
Contest.
Watch.
Hyacinth,
Oh, go
watch.
away. Yeah.
Watch off.
What? Yeah. Let's go. What is it? Survival? Yeah.
Ooh, Beat
Okay.
me again.
Let's go. Although I don't think that really counts, because man, oh no.
Yeah, no, Hyacinth. Simon,
Yeah.
might have been some rocks in one of those snowballs. One of your eyes is kind of like swelling up a little bit.
Swollen, yeah.
So you're kind of like dealing with that. But Hyacinth, with ever a sharp eye and an intuition for natural spaces, quickly finds you all a nice shelter that gives you wonderful windbreak from the cold chill rolling down the mountains to this place as you guys begin to settle in for an evening's rest.
I want to take watch tonight.
Me. I want to do
Okay.
2. Yeah.
Okay, so John and Hyacinth are taking first watch. Who's taking second?
I'll be on second.
Does no one want to go with
one? I mean, if we all double up, we're not going to have enough people for all the watch.
Okay.
Heck.
Okay. As you guys settle in. I like how Iggy, very in character that Iggy would not volunteer to take a watch.
Yeah.
Nope.
As you guys settle in, making camp, um, Hyacinth and John, the two of you kind of settle in next to a crackling fire, taking watch. The orb of gloom that encircles your camp, born of Siben's magic, kind of affording you guys a great deal of protection from what is out there. Why don't the two of you make me some perception checks? Or one of you with advantage. Well, actually, I believe you guys just gain a plus bonus to any perception checks you make while I'm here. So, yeah.
Flat plus 5.
Perception.
Yeah, you gain a +5 to your perception. Yep.
Perception.
28. So you guys settle into the evening, watching as things go by. You see owls moving through the night on silent wings. The only sound revealing them are their occasional hoots and the screeching struggle of a small mammal that they snatch up in the night. Is there anything Jun and Hyacinth talk about as they pass their watch?
You know, Jen, I realize we've never really had many moments to converse like this, so I'd like to just ask something, and I hope you don't mind my intrusion about it.
Very well.
There was a moment a while back, actually. Are you a man of worship? From what I've heard, at least, from days ago, that is. I don't know if this is my place to ask, but you worship Yorn, I think you said, right?
Indeed, I do.
I hadn't met a worshiper of him before. I'm very curious about how you go about your worship, that is. And why. Because from what I've heard, or maybe with my own goddess, it's not my place to say, but I haven't heard very many good things about your god, though that may come from a biased standpoint. But I'd like to know from a worshipper's point of view.
It's all a matter of perception. I could say the same about your goddess, yet you could say the same about my god.
Well, that's true. I mean, if you had any questions, I'd be happy to answer, but right now I'm a little bit more curious about your stance, and I'm being honest, you don't strike me as a very devout man.
It's very loosely, you see.
How so?
It gives me meaning, a sense of something greater.
Meaning? You don't... Is that the only place you find meaning?
Among friends, like this lot here.
We have that in common, at least. Aside from these weird arms, that is.
Weird Arm Gang.
Weird arm gang. You know, now that we're talking more, I'm realizing I don't know a lot about you, Jin. Do you mind if I ask another question?
If it strikes your curiosity, then go ahead and ask.
Well, I'm realizing a lot of people within our group aren't very forthcoming with information, so I hope this is something you'll indulge me in. When's your birthday? I'd like to know for future reference. If I can plan something ahead of time, I'd very much like to.
I'm gonna look up at the stars. Judging by my calculations, today, actually.
Today? Oh, John, I wish you had said something sooner. There's not enough time for me to do anything. Hold on. Hyacinth's gonna go rummage in her bag really
Panic.
quick.
Panic.
Emergency birthday gift.
Emergency birthday gift, hang on. What do I have? I have chimera bits? No, okay. I don't even know what this is. Why do I have paints? Do we need these for...
You bought paints way back when we had our first house.
Oh shoot, okay. Could I, are you interested in painting? I also have, some more cinder bloom
Can I
seeds.
introduce you in our Lord and Savior, Picasso?
Picasso. She's gonna take out the rest of her, the rest of the cinder bloom seeds that she has, and sort of offer them to Jin. It's like I really do sincerely wish you had told me sooner, but this is the best I can manage for now. I hope you put them to good use.
You know, you can go ahead and keep it. Y'all's friendship is more than the gift that I need.
Oh, okay. She's gonna... Are you... Joan, that's a very touching sentiment, but are you sure? I mean...
I am indeed. Just don't tell the rest of the lot.
Okay, that'll be my gift to you, aside from our friendship. I promise not to tell anybody. This'll be our secret. And she's gonna hold out her pinky.
I'll match it.
Wait, hold on! Pinky, but from the weird arm. Weird arm promise.
Mm-hmm.
And well, both my arms are weird now, so weird arm promise.
The strongest of promises. Well, if you don't mind then, I'd really like to continue this conversation about, our gods, if that's alright with you.
Very well.
So, hold on. DM, do we have time for that? Actually, I don't have questions written up.
What's up?
Hang on, actually. I'm gonna mute myself because I gotta go look through some papers. Okay, we're gonna have to table that conversation for another day.
What's up?
I want to ask more questions, but I don't have
Ask 'em.
anything. I don't have anything smart.
Yeah.
The classic.
Okay,
I
that's
think
fine.
you're doing fine. You don't have to if you
okay.
don't want to, but if you want to, you absolutely should, I think.
Okay, then she's gonna put the seeds away and go back to her little post. Forgive me for my ignorance, but would you mind telling me more about your god?
Nope, rip. No, you can't.
Fluffy?
Damn.
There, bud?
Fluffy died.
Forbidden knowledge.
Wow.
He really died.
The god smited him because you asked that question.
Not allowed more knowledge.
Hello? Hello?
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Hi.
You
Am I
okay?
alive?
You are now.
Yes, you are.
Welcome
I'm
back.
sorry, I just felt a smite.
Oh no, I asked forbidden question.
Did you hear her question?
What was the question?
Could you talk about your god more? I'm afraid I'm ignorant to his domain. I'd also really like to know how you came to worship him, if you don't mind.
You remember that man that I summoned way back when that disappeared on us?
Yes.
Well, that's the man I vowed revenge on. And that's really what sought my worship into urine.
What did he do to warrant this desire for revenge from you?
He killed my family.
Family. I guess that explains why you don't talk about them much.
Indeed. So, I made a vow to take everything from him, no matter the price.
I think maybe as long as it's not at the sacrifice of yourself. Maybe it's not my place to say, but I doubt your family would want you risking yourself like that for revenge.
If the matter called for it.
Well, let's hope it doesn't call for it. I'd like to make a vow too, if that's alright with you.
Go on.
So that you don't have to risk too much, I'll vow also to help you get your revenge. I'd hate to see another one of my friends leave too soon. Though, now that there's two of them, it might be a little harder for us to find them.
On the contrary, that makes it quite easier. But that's happenstance.
I suppose you're right. Well, no matter. I doubt there's a place that they can hide where we won't find them. Especially now, with everyone.
That's true. But that time will come.
Hopefully sooner rather than later. But I appreciate you opening up with me about this. I'm sure it wasn't easy.
Well, it was only a matter of time before you started asking questions rather than a lot. As you said, they're not very forthcoming with information.
No, they're not. But I think time will loosen their lips a bit, hopefully.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. She's kinda... She'll do like she'll... I don't know how to describe it. Like a little shoulder bump. Not a hug, but a shoulder bump, because, yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. Oh! Oh, hello.
With your shoulder?
Oh my god, it's Chance.
Hello.
Oh my gosh,
Hey.
hi.
As you and John share a heartfelt moment of silence, watching the stars rove across the sky, you guys eventually find your way to the ends of your shifts, and the rest of the evening passes uneventfully. As you guys...
Nothing happens during my watch.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of a time thing too, you know. You also do have a feature that's literally designed around making sure nothing happens at night. So, yeah. 92. Is that a good one?
The party awakens to a lovely tray of mimosas.
Wow.
A fizzy citrine, sparkling wine.
And you just downed it.
Yeah, of course he does.
Lovely in the morning. Breaks glass.
Iggy's glass was secretly smaller than all the rest of theirs, but it looks bigger because she's smaller.
And you guys begin to head out. Why don't you, Iggy, why don't you roll me a d20?
Oh, yeah, I will. Watching me get the same number. Oh, no, 20.
Oh.
What? What did you roll?
Lord.
Oh, Lordy
Either
coming.
Very good or very bad.
Yep.
Oh. As you guys continue to travel along, Iggy, you're kind of walking around. Everybody's kind of doing their thing, but it's a little bit tougher for you walking through like the slush and the mud because you got little legs. So
Like-
a lot of the time you're kind of hopping around, doing like a trail that everybody else, a trail separate from others to avoid the more troublesome points of like deeper slush and mud.
Yeah, just get.
And it's
salty
because of
like
that
Iggy.
that you notice a corpse revealed by thawing snow, partially decayed, sat off to the side of the party.
She's gonna go over to it.
And as you walk over to it, why don't you roll me a D100?
Hell yeah, I will.
Oh, so
Six-
So
close.
close.
Oh, so close!
So close.
Damn.
So close and yet so
Yeah.
far. What'd you roll, Blue?
68.
Sag.
So close.
Um,
Am I the only DM that makes 69 100 result? Is just a regular result?
Hey, wait. Question, everybody.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yo,
Did we give that ring to Hyacinth?
there's a ring?
You can't
You
attune
mean-
it. She's a full-on attunement.
Yeah,
But-
she's full
but-
of
but-
attunement.
I can.
It's
I can,
not attunement.
is
I
it?
thought the ring was.
The ring wasn't.
Which one was the ring?
The Wall of Ice one?
I thought that was attunement.
I'm pretty sure that's attunement.
I mean, if it is, I have very open attunement slots.
Yeah,
and
we
it'd be fine with
should
that.
scatter at least some items to other people.
But jewelry. Actually, you know what? Mercy
You-
deserves some pretty jewelry.
you see that this figure is
Oh, yeah.
ensconced in an extremely fine set of armor. Heavy plate mail.
Hey, yo.
Ayo.
Oh boy.
Plate mail, you say?
Mm-hmm.
You like knock on it like tick, tick, tick.
Ding, 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 ding.
Does it seem magical in a sense?
Seems very magical.
I'm a ritual cast Identify on it.
Okay, so as you go over to it, you cast Identify on it, and it is a set of Dwarven plate.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Now, is John able to do the somatic components of spells wearing heavy armor?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not a
he's-
boring asshole.
Okay, cool.
You only need proficiency in the armor.
It does give you disadvantage
Um,
on stealth, doesn't it?
John, are you pulling it off the corpse?
I will.
Okay, as
Actually,
you do.
no. I'm gonna cast Summon Undead on the corpse.
You attempt to. As you begin to use your magic in disturbing the corpse, you watch as its eyes flare with blue fire as it.
It's still alive.
I was slain in betrayal. I place a baleful curse upon this armor. You shall gain no succor from its enchantment until you avenge my murder.
Who killed you?
Gilbert Pellbent of the Blood Merchants.
Wait, I'm sorry. Was
As his lifeblood
Gilbert?
spills, shall this armor aid you.
And you watch as the light fades.
Wait, is that guy name you mentioned Gilbert? That's a funny name.
I think it was Gilbert.
Oh, less funny.
I'll type it out real quick.
What's Gilbert, bitch?
Oh,
Hellbent. Sorry, I misspelled the last name. But he did say they were of the Blood Merchants. You know who those are.
Do we?
Yes.
Some of us do. Good.
I'm gonna grab some water real quick though while you mull that
you know who
over.
they are, Mercy?
Yeah, they're one of the biggest deedsman groups on the continent. Sure.
Cool, now we gotta kill a deedsman.
Or we just... What if we just sold Gilbert the armor? We make the money and we walk away.
Hmm. If he wanted the armor, he would have took it when he killed the guy.
Well, we just say, here you go. You forgot this. And then we walk away with our money. I don't see a problem with it.
Oh, but yeah, if no one has a problem with it, I'm very happy to take that ring.
Bling
Yeah.
out the boy. Ice him. Ice him out.
Ice him.
What's the name
Yes.
of the ring?
I don't think it was. It was like a ring of gold or something. It's
Yeah.
just cast wall of ice. That's all it does. It casts wall of ice once.
Around you.
It's like if you're getting attacked by something, it's like a danger close bubble which protects you from a bunch of scary shit.
Oh, so it's like the warlock feature.
Which
Tumula Vistas.
No, I mean kinda. Yeah, a little bit. It's like the Halo bubble shield a little bit, if you know what I mean.
bubble shield.
Yeah, Halo 3 bubble shield.
which honestly I think Mercy should have because he's always up front.
Yeah. Oh, you guys missed Cybin being a frontline tank for once in his life.
I know.
He finally got to do it.
It was
Boy through hand.
When there's only a few of us in here to do it too.
it was quite something.
I'm gonna pull his armor off.
Okay, you do so.
And I'm gonna bag it.
Mm-hmm. Remember, it is quite heavy.
Heavy.
This isn't like mithril or nothing, so it's the full
It weighs like
65 pounds.
Yeah.
Correction. I hand it to Mercy.
Alright, let me check to see if I have room. I should. Actually, we have spec here. Is this something we could fit in a bag of holding?
We don't have bags of holding anymore.
Oh, did he not?
Well, you need the armor.
What about needing the?
The gasp suits.
Oh, right. He's used. I see. Yeah, I'll work this in here.
Okay.
This care.
All right. But you guys continue along, and eventually you come to, as you're pressing forward, you come to, through these snowy forests. As you're pushing along, you step forwards and you emerge into a vast, open space of death. No plants grow beyond this space. The ground is gray, brown, and cracked in places. Nothing lives here. As you glance down to your right and left, you can see every couple hundred yards rather, you can see a pillar ensconced with the runes that glow faintly. As you guys realize, there's a magical barrier around Hi-Sidenya. And as soon as you step beyond that barrier, you begin to hear the telltale... Because we're just going to say that the suits spec built have built-in like Geiger counters or some kind of equivalent. So you begin to hear like the fuzzy hum as you step beyond of like radiation beginning to go.
Oh, good. We get to hear the clicking.
Yes.
Hold up.
You can hear your death coming.
Alright, people. We're moving in. I have 2 potions that will help a person in case their suit gets punctured, but try not to use them, yeah?
I'm gonna go ahead and pass out the charcoal pills that I have.
Okay.
What do those do?
Okay, so let me walk you through how radiation works real quick. So if you have resistance to poison damage, you have resistance to radiation damage rather. We good there?
Yeah.
Radiation. So everybody has a buffer of radiation damage they can take before it starts eating into their hit point maximum, and that hit point maximum eating in is permanent. The buffer, you basically can take this much. With the buffer, how it works is you can take this much radiation damage before the damage starts taking off the top of your hit point maximum. That buffer is 5 times your Constitution modifier.
Oh god, that's not much for me.
Hey, Iggy and I looking pretty solid.
I am not.
I am robot.
Yes, and the and keep in mind that buffer is doubled if you have resistance to poison.
No.
So keep that in mind. Spec made 2 sets of poison resistance armor for people.
Solo cons.
Yes, those people will be able to double their buffer and have resistance to radiation damage. Everybody else, you have the buffer you have. Hyacinth, what's your bonus? Your Constitution
Aren't I
modifier?
like immune?
You have a massive fucking buffer.
I'm at like 80 or something,
One.
right?
It's like 40, yeah. 1, so you
You
can,
only have a 1?
A 1.
yes, that's why she's squish button.
Yeah, 'cause
Wish.
her arm juice eats at her con score.
She is not tethered very firmly to the world of the living.
She's getting a poison resistant armor, I see.
Yes.
So make your decisions about who's getting those 2 poison resistance armors. The other people are getting the other one just protects you from, like, if you take 1 point of radiation damage, it knocks it off. Right? Because if the resistance ones do the same, because if you take 1 point of damage and you resist it, it's less than 1 and you round down, and that would be bringing it to 0.
So,
If we
the
have-
charcoal pills are a flat reduction of 1.
No, the charcoal pills.
or-
What I'll
or-
say that the charcoal pills do is they reset your buffer. They all say you can roll a d4 and it resets your buffer by that much. Or I'll say, you know what? I'll say a d4 plus 1. That feels a little bit fair. So you don't get shit on.
Yeah.
Can we reroll 1s and 2s on that?
No, sir. They were not that expensive to get.
I should have bought a shit ton then.
Yeah, I mean, this is everything. So you guys, I assume, at some point we'll go into another irradiated area, and this will be the lessons you learn.
So if I cast protection from poison on myself, my buffer doubles for an hour from 15 to 30, correct? Okay.
Well, it just any radiation damage you would take would get halved down, so then that would get applied to your buffer.
Okay. I did prepare protection for poison.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop the Belt of Giant Resistance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smart move. Smart move.
I think it's Mercy and Hyacinth getting the armor,
Yeah.
because Jun has his way to get.
I'm gonna eat a cookie. I'm gonna give Spec a cookie, and I'm gonna give Iggy a cookie.
Okay. So how much is it times your con?
5 times your con modifier.
And then my belt
give
basically
Iggy a
doubles my
cookie, huh?
buffer, correct?
Iggy has a 3, so
Okay.
And this
That way
buffer
you
this
will
buffer
not need
resets
temp
every
HP.
day. So if you guys wanted to maybe do this in like shifts, if you wanted to, that's something you could potentially do.
You get a... Yeah. Yeah,
But-
you guys, if you eat the cookie, you get 6 temp HP. Iggy and Spec.
Spec just ponders the cookie. He does not eat it.
He like opens his chest and there's like a furnace and he
What
just
is
puts it
this?
in.
He puts it in his disk drive.
His desk drive. He has to
So-
delete his cookie.
Ah, thank you. And he puts it on his head like a hat.
That cookie's going to take a hit for him.
Yeah, it just crumbles.
Oh,
Oh,
bless you.
thanks.
But you-
Blessed be the name of the Lord.
you guys,
Oh no, my trauma.
I'm
you-
sorry.
are you guys
Oh,
beginning?
God.
Are you guys beginning to
So
push
there's
in?
2 places that we have to look for these records: the fort or the temple. Both are near the center of the town, northwest direction.
Yes. Mercy sort of looks at the mountain range in the distance and is like, basing it off that, I think I can basically figure out where we are in there,
And for
other
the
than the
record, we're
fact that it's
planning
a
all of this
fucking
on
crater.
the outside of the barrier. where
Yeah,
there's no
we're
guidance.
like
Yes, that's why I
Okay.
assumed.
we're just
Alright,
right on
making
the
sure.
edge.
You haven't gone into the heat yet.
I think I can basically figure out where we are in there, for the most part, other than the fact that it looks like it's a fucking crater. But it's going to be a fun little.
So you guys suiting up and going in?
Going in.
Okay, you put the suits on. They're uncomfortable, and you know you're gonna be hot. Since you're moving around, you know you're gonna be hot and sweaty real quick. But as you guys step in, your organs aren't being liquefied slowly. So as you guys begin to press in, it's another 2 hours of walking as you guys have to crest the ridge that surrounds Sidenya. What remains of the city Sidenya, once the jewel of the Osso Valley, now a distant memory. And as you crest it, you can see the ruins of the city. You can fairly easily pick out where the explosion happened. Mostly because it's a wide open expanse in what was otherwise a fairly, dense city, but also because in an area surrounding it, all the buildings on one side have liquefied, melted, and then rolled over onto each other. You can see, as you guys kind of look down on the opposite side of town, you can see a vast swath of smaller and less stable buildings from the explosion were just thrown onto each other. And you can see the just tangled mess that forms almost a curved C around the edge of the city, where just buildings have collapsed into each other and formed this loose network of buildings and ruins. Off to your right, on the northern side, you can see 2 large buildings. Each of these partially melted. One more so than the other. It looks to have been some kind of fort. The other a church, which didn't get quite as hurt. Beside the church, you can see a graveyard kind of sprawls out one side of it. And even at this distance, you can make out dozens of figures moving through this court. This graveyard, rather. Shuffling about slowly.
Can I send my drones out?
Yeah, as you...
Nice. How far away are they?
Um,
Can I get a better look at these things?
which things?
These things wandering around this graveyard.
Sure. Blue, we can hear the background noise from your grandma. Blue?
I think she might. Oh,
Okay, let me just give her a quick little server mute.
A little bit.
Yeah, let me finish this up and then we can get to that. In the heart of this town, you can see a massive gash into the earth, jagged, and it kind of winds a little bit, almost like a small canyon, but clearly not a natural manifestation. Like the ground was cracked, and that crack widened into something greater than. But most immediately, what catches your eye as you guys crest this ridge is directly ahead of you. You see kind of on the sloping hill of the ridges that surround this town, are well over 1,000 desiccated corpses. Some laying on haphazard beds, others leaned up against like rubble or stones upon the hillside. Further, others seem to have been clustered around a temporary infirmary of sorts. But the scale of it, the sheer number of these corpses that line the hillside before you, is beyond anything you've seen before. Death on a simply massive scale, as thousands of bodies cling to the hillside before you.
Well, seeing that, that harrowing sight. Looking at the things in the graveyard, because after
Yes,
all that,
you can roll a perception check while you do that. Spec, wait, how are you using your drones?
I'm gonna send them to go check out the major landmarks,
Okay.
specifically the ones we're gonna be searching.
Okay, so you're casting the, you're using
Flock
the...
of familiars.
Okay, yeah. So you guys watch as Spec kind of like bends forward slightly, and there's like a, and you watch as a set of these drones kind of lurch out of his back and begin to hover above him, and then shoot forwards towards it. Roll. You can't get too close. You have to kind of like hover pretty high up to avoid these things getting like eaten, killed by radiation. But you can get fairly close because they're mechanical and protected from that to some extent. Roll a perception check. Spec. I'll say with advantage because you've got all of them. Which one are you looking at with it? Oh my god.
I guess we'll start with the church.
Blue, can you... Thank you. The church, okay, yeah. Yeah. Roll a... As they all kind of hover around, roll a perception check. Advantage, yeah. 18, as like they begin to kind of scan it. So as you've looked at this, and you can see everything's dead here. The trees are dry and long since what's the word? It's not calcified.
Petrified.
Petrified. Thank you. Long since petrified. The grass is dry and dead where it has not turned to dust. There are some plants growing on this temple. Strange plants that glow faintly of different colors as you kind of like have them look and scan.
While I do this too, I'm gonna be displaying everything my drones see, so everybody else can see it.
You have like a minor illusion cantrip.
Yeah, I'm gonna like a man illusion it.
Okay, yeah, and you guys have like one hand, and you can kind of it's less like you can really show what you're seeing because you get like one frame a second, one frame every 6 seconds, but it's more like you can depict like the important things you see. Like you guys see the plant, and you see, and as they shift over to the fortress, roll another perception check again with advantage as they kind of cluster around it. Simon, why don't you roll your perception check?
I already did. I rolled a 17.
17?
Or unless you want me to roll a 7.
Yeah, you can see them. Roll a religion check.
How big are these drones, by the way?
Not big enough for you to ride on, unfortunately.
God damn it.
He knew immediately what you wanted.
I mean,
Away!
maybe if you got all of them anchored, hooked up to you, they could carry you around, but not like you can't just like impromptu saddle one up and go for a ride.
Yeah, I'll roll a religion check, and I'll also describe what I'm seeing.
Well, we'll see how descriptive it is based on this religion check.
18?
18? Yeah, those are zombies.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty basic undead,
Alright, well, at least it's not anything too awful.
And then you watch as one kind of like walks, and you like it twists, and like its insides, its like side kind of splits open. You can see there's like a faint green glow from within, and you're like, these are radioactive zombies.
Ooh, that one had a bit of an accident.
The glowing one.
Bit of a blowout.
Oh no, chance. Velga Reavers, fuck. As you guys, you begin to your perception check. So as you look at the fort, there's not a lot going on. The fort is much more heavily hit from whatever explosion went off in this town. You can see it's collapsed in a lot more places, but that's about all you can pick out. As your drones begin to return to you, having surveyed as much as they really could of those two objectives. What are you guys doing?
So we need to go to like the center in the fort.
More or less. Both are relatively close to the center.
Yeah. Do I see anything else like that stands out about this town? Just like, all right, well, it's a graveyard. Another cursory look anywhere.
I mean, there's all the other things I described.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Are those plants on the temple?
Well, yeah, that was what he showed you.
Yeah.
At this distance, those things were literally like flying over and scanning. Is why
Yeah,
they got
yeah.
to see that. You can't really make that out from here.
All right. Okay. So it's miles upon miles away that I still can't see.
It's not like miles. It's just the angles.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
All right. Well,
Plants can grow here.
let's get moving and let's try to stay quiet. I'd rather not have.
And watch
bunch
out
of-
for the zombies. They kind of blow out, and I'm afraid they've got whatever nasty's in here in them. So maybe try and take them out from distance.
Wonderful.
I
can do that.
With the blowout. That's ugh. Alright, but if we're going sneaky, I will tap my staff on the ground.
Yeah. No use in alerting everything within a fucking mile radius that we're.
I will just pass without a trace this, and I guess we're going in quietly. Where's Metal Gear?
What are we sneaking into? The church?
I think just into the city in general.
Oh.
Okay. Just so you know, stealthing slows you down considerably. You move at half speed.
Yep.
And
Can I use my drones as like a perimeter as we move?
They can look for stuff. They are not the stealth. Well, no, they would be pretty. They're there. They're looking. You don't see. You don't get the vibe that there's like a lot of like things here to attack you. You get the bigger vibe that this is more like a place that's dangerous because of like environmental things, and then there might be like things in a couple paces that'll attack you.
Hold up.
What's up?
If I tie my hat to Spec's drone, we have an attack drone because of my fucking.
Yes. Yes, that is a thing you could do.
Attack drone!
Because I can shoot through my hat. I can shoot spills through my goddamn hat.
That's funny. But don't you have to like take the suit off to take the hat off?
That's just on the outside of the suit.
Yeah.
Just like a fucking full hazmat suit, and it's got a jaunty little summer hat on top.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, wait a minute.
And he's like, I have fashion, you animals.
You might need to give that some lime bath or something after you get the hat out of there. But
She can just resummon it.
yeah, that's true. Just resummons it, and a bunch of radioactive particles fall to the ground.
Yeah.
Just has the brain clean it.
But
You know.
yeah, I'm sure that
She's
doesn't-
not my launder.
Yeah, she's like,
She'd be very offended. She'd be like, "Bitch, what?
bitch, what?
Who the fuck do you think I am?"
As you guys begin to make your way into the city, where are you headed? The temple and the fort are both pretty equidistant from you.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't.
So we're rolling
particularly matter
D2.
much. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Temples
Uh,
2.
Looks like we're heading to the temple first.
Okay, so you begin to make your way to the temple. As you are going, you're pushing through just undead. I mean, not undead, sorry. Just corpse after corpse after corpse. And Hyacinth, why don't you make me a religion check as you guys are pushing along?
9.
Okay. You just keep pushing along, and there are and some of them are like sunken into the hillside slightly, but there's just like easily over 1,000 bodies here, as you push through just this like ramshackle triage like camp on the edge of town. And eventually you actually, what you do is you pass by this, it's like a strange cobbled together totem at the center. At the center of this like camp. And you can see that there's an individual just kind of like wrapped around the totem itself. Desiccated corpse just like the others, but as you pass near, you swear you could hear breathing, even though you look at it and it's not moving at all. But you continue along as you push past this monument to the people that once inhabited this city. You begin to approach the temple. You can see it's surprisingly intact compared to the fort, which is not particularly far at all from where it is. As you push along, you come to its main doors, and you can see it's not. How do I describe this? This looks to be a structure that was expanded on many times over different decades and even centuries. This once was like a quite beautiful temple, but you can see in places what was once beautiful detailing into the stone of this temple has in some places been just melted by heat, and other places just worn away by time. Are you guys heading inside?
Yeah.
As we're looking around, does the destruction and like the ruins, do they give Simon vibes of like back in the Sea of Silence? Like the same.
The vacuum of vibes is disturbing to him in a way that I don't think he's really experienced. There's not a good feeling, there's not a bad feeling, there's just nothing.
Yeah.
And it's that emptiness that is more disturbing to him than anything else really could be.
No.
One sec, guys, sorry. But as you guys step inside, you can see it it goes to a single hallway, and then it forks out, and then it goes forward into the room, and you guys can enter through either side of these two hallways.
Wait. Like over here on the right?
Oh, my bad. Did I not move you in here? No, I moved you in here. Yeah.
Where are we?
we're just confused on. So we start over here by the.
Yeah, and either one of those hallways that lead within.
Oh, okay.
Ow! You can't make me. Where are we? here?
So you start
Back
here.
here in one of these hallways.
Guys, start all the way in the doorway. Unless you want to start in there, and we can deal with that if you'd like.
I mean,
Like
yeah, I guess.
everyone went one way and then Mercy went the other.
Yeah, I put myself up here, then everyone else was. Oh, okay.
Put Spec up here then.
I still can't place mine, Jake.
Oh, no worries. I'll place you.
Also, can I send my drones in before us?
No, it's too the radiation's too heavy in here. They just get eaten up. It wouldn't make it very far.
I don't have little drone suits for them.
No, unfortunately, they are resistant, so they can
drone
get close, but like they would just get eaten up. Part of it is that technically they have like 3 or 4 hit points, so. Yeah. But you guys begin to press in. What are you guys doing?
Oh. Anything you're reading in here, Spec, that we should know about?
Would I know like a lot about this place already?
Not a great deal. You would have served probably further back up north.
Okay, is there anything I can read like he said? Like.
Oh, language-wise? Yeah, actually roll an investigation check.
Investigation right there.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, 27. You pick out a number of inscriptions on the walls in here. They're written in old Thessalonian, but you I believe you speak the language. So as you kind of start going through, you read it, and it says, and this is very clearly a temple of Hyris, a temple to the Mother of Seasons. The worship,
The temple to Hyris, the Mother of Seasons.
the worship here is more focuses on her as a goddess of nature, like the goddess of nature, which is a practice that predates the convergence, when her and other gods didn't share this world. But as you peek within, you can see like vegetation growing in different places. What are you guys doing?
Go up some of the vegetation. Desperate for something. And I'm gonna burn through charges and cast Speak with Plant.
So you step forward to this strange, like, blue glowing plant you see.
Yeah.
As you kind of step up to it,
Am I gonna get eaten by it?
you kind of step up to it, and you're like, "Hi." You go like, what do you say to it? How about that?
Oh. Oh wow. Something actually growing in here. That's not what I expected, but it is very good to meet you.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah?
Fuck you! As it explodes into a cloud of radioactive spores, I need you to make a Constitution save.
What an asshole.
I'll say you advantage because you spoke with it beforehand. So there's a little bit of a lead up.
Natural 20.
Okay, you managed to avoid it. So you,
There's been so many 20s.
Many.
well, less for later.
Yeah.
We'll just
So,
dump all the ones later.
You take half of 2d4 poison damage. So you take 3 points of poison damage, and you don't take an additional d4 of radiation damage because you succeeded. As you skip backwards, it's like, you fucking idiot. Yeah, but it's just sitting there. It looks like it's
still worked, right?
Yeah, it's working. You can talk to it, but it seems like it's ready to just puff you again as soon as you get close to it.
Why are you so willing to do that? I don't understand.
What are you talking about?
You just gonna shoot me again with more of that?
No, I swears I won't.
Insight.
And roll insight check.
Insight the plant.
Nothing more druid.
What'd you say?
I said nothing more druid.
23.
23. Yeah, he's looking to bop you again.
Yeah. Listen, man. I know you full of it. But like, why you gotta be so mean?
I mean, why you gotta make such good soil?
I mean, I didn't make it.
You know how hard it is to get good soil in here?
Yes.
There's nothing. I'm living on rubble and dust out here. And you're walking around with all them tasty, meaty bits?
Well, I could move you to some good soil.
Speck's gonna like pop up behind him with his flamethrower like ignited.
No,
Raised.
Time for purge.
No.
Is this plant giving you problems?
No, he's just being a little difficult right now. That's
Oh.
all.
Do you need us to bounce him? We'll
No,
bounce
no.
him.
I got him.
Yeah, Mercy's just watching this and noting down, avoid the plants. Got it.
Well,
I could always incinerate him.
no. That's
And
fine.
I can always furnish roots.
I'm playing like the
Yeah.
good cop, bad cop play here.
Let me talk to him for. I feel like I'm the one who's like, I'm the guy who gets there first, who's trying to talk the guy down before like something really bad happens. That's Simon right now.
Jump. Do it.
Yeah, the group at. Guy bothering you, King?
I appreciate the backup, but anyway, like, I was just wondering if you could tell me about what else in here. It seems you got a lot of friends in here.
Yes, sir. Why don't you get a little bit closer and I'll tell you all about them.
Again.
That's
I
suspicious.
know you're just gonna shoot me again.
What? I would never.
You know, I'm many things, but I grew up with that one, and he'll like point back at Iggy. I know a lie when I hear it. I ain't trying to be confrontational. I just wanted to help.
Well, you know, if you died, that'd be real helpful.
Yeah, you're saying that to the person who wanted to give you some good soil. Is that the way to treat someone who's trying to do you good?
Look, man, I'm a plant. I ain't that complicated. I want to kill you so I can have babies in your flesh, and then they can grow up into big babies, and then I'm successful. It's not that complicated. So either you're just gonna walk over here to me and give me some tasty meat to plant my babies in, or you're gonna go away.
Plant the babies in?
Yeah, I'll just turn around and just say that gem back to the group.
I'm gonna shoot a firebolt near the plant.
Okay, yeah, roll an attack roll. Oh, at it or near it?
Near it.
Oh. Oh, fuck! What is that? Ow, why is it so hot?
That's what's gonna happen to you if you don't get your act together.
Roll an intimidation check. Also with advantage.
Still at advantage? Alright.
I got you, King.
You successfully cow the
22.
plant. You have successfully cowed the plant.
Look, okay, just go by. I'm sorry. It's my natural reflex.
I understand that. I understand, but sometimes we have to overcome what nature we're born with.
Look, just don't get close to enemy of my brothers, okay? Just stay like 5
Yeah,
feet. Coronavirus
we'll-
rules. Stay 6 feet away from us.
You know, I don't know what this coronavirus you're referring to is, but yeah, we'll do our best to keep our distance from you. You don't. Yeah, we won't tread on you. You won't tread on us.
Well, do the
And
same
spread
for
that
my.
word around. Spread that word around to all your friends too, if you don't mind.
Well, I mean, all I can talk to is John over there.
All right. Well, which one's John? Can you pour me a leaf?
I have literally no ability to locomote and point to him, so.
Oh. Well, you okay? Does this thing have like any leaves on, or is this just like a little sproutling?
It's like a purple. You ever see those like lilies? Or not lilies? The what are they? The birds of It's got like a thick stalk. The birds of paradise. It's got like a really thick stalk.
Okay.
And it's like
bird of paradise flower.
it's
All
like
right.
you can see its like roots are like cutting through and digging into like stone and splitting it in places.
Well, I mean, even if it goes, all right, yeah, we'll do that. And I know it probably doesn't get said enough to you, but we do appreciate the work you're doing. Someone's got to be the first one to come around after something bad happens and start.
Oh no, we was always here.
Really? Before everything went bad?
Yeah.
What? Wow, that shocks me. I mean, you go outside and there's nothing.
Well, I mean, it's a
How'd you
temple
guys
to a
manage?
nature goddess. I don't know what the fuck you think was gonna happen.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then why you guys so mean then? Nature's great.
Because I'm living in poison, you fuckwit! This is literally a toxic environment. What the fuck do you think I'm gonna be chipper? I'm out here struggling with the poisons and the stones and the dusts.
You know what? I'll give you that one. I walked into that. My bad.
These mother.
All right, if we made the environment better, would you be less crabby?
Oh, so you're gonna gentrify our neighborhood? Fuck you.
No, I'm just gonna. You were complaining about living in toxic soil, and I was like, well, what if the soil got better?
What if you don't?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what about you fuck off?
Do I need to introduce my friend Mr. Fire again?
I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna shoot another firebolt.
Ah, fuck! What is that?
That? Do I need to introduce my friend again?
Why you... Fuck.
Well, anyway. So, look back. What are we looking for down here again?
Documents.
You know anywhere where they might keep like a whole bunch of like papers laying around in here?
No! I'm a plant!
Well, you guys seem to know everything about what goes on in here.
Literally nothing goes on in here.
Well, you got some friends growing in some low places?
I mean, I got some friends, but it's just the boys in the room.
Alright.
Just Teddy over there. And you
John.
hear it in the distance like, "Oh, hi!" From the other side by Spec.
Yeah. Is that Teddy?
Yeah, I'm Teddy. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Teddy. See, look at Teddy. He's not. Oh, I never asked. What's your name? What's your name? You got
Name's
Teddy,
Jimbo.
You got John. You got Jimbo. Okay. So why is Teddy real chipper then? Is that just the way he is?
No, I mean Teddy's kind of a creep.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't want to be alone with him. He'll spray his seed all over you. Real creepy.
Noted. Ew.
Yeah.
Alright, you got John back there somewhere. Alright. Alright. Well, Thanks for some help. Thanks for answering some questions for me. I'm gonna let you go back to do your thing, okay?
Okay.
Growing and vibing.
Hey, if you ever
Bye.
decide you want to die, you could do so next to me.
Sure, buddy. Sure. Why not? And then that'll just cut off the secret plant.
Okay.
Well, that was
You want me to burn him?
no. Well, no, not
You
yet.
sure?
Yeah.
What about Teddy? You want me to burn Teddy?
No, Teddy's. He said Jimbo said that Teddy's kind of a creep, though.
So
Go around at night shooting his spores on you when you're not looking.
That's Teddy.
They also said like don't walk within 5 feet of them and they won't blast you. You know that whole they like their personal space like we like our personal space.
then why are you all up on me?
Well, you're the one who came and walked next to me. I was here first. And he'll just like look at you and just be like, yeah. Give you like the just the friend nod of I'm messing with you.
So what are you guys doing?
Pushing deeper in.
Yeah.
Skirting around these plants. Yeah.
None of them knew anything about where the stuff might be, or at least Jimbo did.
So Mercy, as you creep forwards, you watch as this orange flower in the bushes, kind of twists towards you, and it kind of bends so that this like hole at the top of its head is pointed towards you, and there's a big as a gout of flame shoots towards you. I need you to make a dex save.
Are you kidding? Oh
No.
my god.
No, sir.
What the fuck? You
Yeah,
just,
you
like,
might just
looked
throw
behind
yourself
the
out of the
pillar?
way. Yeah.
I'm guessing
like-
that based on the direction that, or not direction, but where Jimbo said, I'm guessing that's John.
Let me double check how this thing works. Yeah, okay, so you take half of 3d6 fire damage, and you don't, because you succeeded, you don't take a d4 of radiation damage. So you take 4 points of fire damage, because you managed to dodge your way out of the way of that. And now
Yeah.
you back your ass up.
Yeah, I mean, Matt. Why can the plants breathe fire? Why can they do that? Why can they do that? Just. Hey, John, Beck, be careful with your fire stuff. I'm going to hazard a guess that they might have mutated magically somehow. They might absorb your fire, and that would fucking suck. I don't see how that one could breathe fire otherwise.
So what do you guys do?
How long does it take to ritual cast something?
10 minutes plus it's a normal attack casting time.
Yeah.
I think it was 10 times.
Well, anything that bugs us, I'm just gonna catapult it and rip it out of the rip it from its roots.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I prefer you don't.
I mean, we're not going to get past this fire-breathing plant otherwise.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna catapult it across the room.
Okay, yeah, make we'll say make an intelligence check.
And then.
I prefer to keep what little plants that are still alive in this place, in this radiated zone of death.
That's good enough. As this thing, as it gets picked up out of the ground and just vroom, yeeted against the wall, where it vroom, slams to the wall and it sprays fire again before it just like starts wiggling slightly and spraying fire in sporadic gouts.
Oh, good looking out, Spec.
If it must die, it must die.
I feel
Yep.
like this is a telltale game because up in the corner it just says Simon will remember that.
Oh yeah, the other option was just let it breathe fire on us. Of course.
I never said they were good options.
So, what are you guys doing?
Oh, now Mercy's going to cross here.
I'm
Okay.
going to
And
Every
like
plant I see, the breath
watching that
deserve.
fucking fire-breathing plant to see if it's able to, you know, sort of.
Okay.
I assume it's just sort of wriggling uselessly.
It is
now.
gouts of fire, but they don't quite reach you where you're standing. You're like literally right next to where the fire is going.
Okay, so it can reach to there.
Thereabouts, yeah.
So,
There's a door over here that you can see in case you want to try to go that way. But there's also you can see this kind of leads into. Actually, I can probably delete this because you can probably just lean around the corner and you can see that it leads into.
Yeah.
See down the whole way.
Well,
Alright,
it
let
is
me
also
check up-
dark in here, so.
let me check up here. I assume this thing's not going to spew spores up
Are you pushing the door
floor
open?
level.
No, you're
he will-
you're about 10 feet up, so
Yeah.
you're outside of it.
Yeah, he will crack it open a little bit and take a peek in to make sure there's not like plants right on the other side of this fucking doorway. You know. Okay. Step in.
You step in.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to make a perception check before you step in?
You know, it would be a great idea.
Yeah, I was wondering when you guys would start asking to make perception checks. Roll a perception check as you step in.
Roll a perception check as I step in. 15.
15.
That's a
You
real
notice
number.
off to your right another one of these plants.
Oh.
You can kind of, if you squeeze with your back against the wall, you can get through without coming within range of it.
Yeah. It looks like this is a double door. Can Mercy just open this door and block it from?
That would be a dare. But you can squeeze through on the side.
Well, I suppose we'll do so.
The unfortunate thing about the spores is they
Yeah.
waft. They're not like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, be careful. There's a plant right there on that side of the door. Okay, another door there.
As Mercy's creeping along, are you guys just chilling?
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go right here.
Okay. Hi-Sidenya and Iggy, what are the two of you guys doing?
I like poison.
What's up?
No, what is this, right?
It's a column.
Oh, okay. You can't call them. Alright.
Iggy's gonna walk over here for now.
Okay. What about you, Terry?
Did we say what this thing is?
Yeah, if you round the corner and take a moment to look at it, you can see it's a depiction of Hyris, the goddess of seasons, mother of. As I'm sure you know, Hyacinth would know rather. She is the mother goddess of Loxodani. She gave birth to their species.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then she'll pop over here. And while they're doing that, she'll pay her quick respects. Really quick.
Quick bows.
Quick bows, quick respects.
Yeah, make a religion check.
Milligan.
Religion. I'm charging up.
Kamehameha. Okay,
Never mind. Bad charge.
Bad charge. You're charging down.
We're charging for the next
unfortunately.
one.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
You're saving me.
Yeah, totally.
But Hyacinth kind of takes a knee and somewhat awkwardly performs some like simple offerings and prayers and like cleans off the shrine. Mercy, what are you up to?
Well, there's obviously that door right there. Is this like another pathway down here, or is this gap in the wall?
That is a
very
pathway.
misleading?
That is a pathway. Yes.
Okay. Well, since it's open, he'll peek down that and see what's actually going on down there before going over to the other door.
So you're gonna peek out this one door?
Yeah.
as you kind of peek around the corner. You can see a somewhat sprawling room. Double check this real quick. Kind of opens up here.
And there's a lot of fucking plants in this building. Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can see.
Yeah,
that
are there... Go ahead.
I was going to say, you can see... One thing you pick out as someone who's used to the high ground is that a lot of the high ground passages are devoid of plants. A lot of these rickety bridges.
Oh, that's a good start.
Bitches.
Oh shit.
Blue.
Yeah, he's...
Or I guess Terry, because her bones are weak or something.
He sort of steps into the doorway and looks down. Is there a plant down here in this patch as well?
Roll perception check.
Perception. Mercy, please don't miss the obvious glowing plant.
19? Yeah. As you glance down, you can see another one of these blue plants is like kind of lurking there. You're just outside of the range of it.
Jeez.
Yeah. Up here on the walkway, safe and sound.
Thank you, though.
Well, I suppose he sort of looks back at John like, yeah, the walkways seem mostly devoid and potentially safe if you don't fall through them. They're a bit rickety, so watch your step.
Aye.
Aye, indeed. Alright. Mercy's just gonna come up here, open this door, check
Okay,
it for
the door.
plants. Yeah,
Okay. As you
plant check.
plant check. As you open the door, make a
check.
perception check.
Oh, bad. You doing any better, John?
Let me check. Probably not. I'll have to use my good eye on this one.
He did not use the good eye.
So, both of you, pretty obvious, pick up, there's a plant in this far corner that you can see because of the angle pretty easily.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not until the last moment that you notice a orange and green plant flaring with fire right in front of you as it sprays fire towards both of you. I need you guys to make dex saves.
Ah, damn it.
With a 1, he got an 18.
I'm going to add my health die.
Okay.
I don't like the sound of radiation. Let's see if a 12 is good enough for a plant.
It does not.
Plant.
It is not. Great.
Yeah. So, John, you take half of 3d6. So you take 10, halved to 5, then halved again because your resistance to 2 because you succeeded on that save as you leap out of the way, having like a little bit of a PTSD war flashback that kicks your ass into high gear. Mercy, you take the full 10 points of fire damage, and you take 3 points of radiation damage.
Half down to 1. But that's still great. So, minus 11 on this.
I'm guessing you guys are going to back up.
Yes.
Okay, because you're staying where you are right now. So if you could...
Okay. Well, I don't know about where Fluffy is.
But you guys back up. It's just kind of sitting there preparing to spray another gout of fire.
Great. Fucking awful.
You know what? Is the door open?
Yeah, you left it open, and then it kind of got charred a little bit. Yeah, 20 will hit.
We have no issue with the fucking spore guys, but these fire spitters, fuck them.
As it stabs into it, you call it back.
Yep.
You're just gonna machine gun them out.
Yep.
Okay, keep making them. I'll tell you when to stop. 13 hits. 26 hits. 14 hits. It's 14, 24. Let me double check the health on this thing. It is dead. As you machine gun spears at this thing, summoning it back to your hand until the creature just collapses in a small, fiery puddle.
Fuck those guys.
Fuck them. Great. Alright, so doorways suck. Who would have guessed? Walkways are about the best we've got. Suppose Mercy's going to approach this doorway then and try to get open.
Okay. Stepping within as you open the door. One sec, sorry. You see just an empty room.
So, nothing clearly down this stretch. So he'll go ahead and get into the doorway, and
Roll perception
lots
check.
of perception. Yeah, lots of perception checks.
Roll
for
perception
fucking
check.
bitch ass plants. Oh my god!
Doesn't look like there's any plants in there.
It would be nice if Simon was up here helping me with these.
Well, I'm down below. What can I see, like, if I
Oh,
look around this corner, like, down further here more?
I believe that's the edge of your dark vision, unless I'm crazy.
Oh, I have 60-foot dark vision.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're scooched up.
Yes. Alright. Now, if I step here, I'll be in range of the fire plant, right?
Yes. You can see it's getting weaker though. You could maybe
That's
slip
why
by if you like work that corner.
I'm gonna come back here,
I have a...
and I'm just gonna finish this bitch off.
Sink, 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 sink! As the thing is speared to death multiple times.
Let's say you watch as, like, Simon is gonna try and do some, like, druid crafty thing, you know, and then Jun just spears it to death.
It's the Gordian solution.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get. You're welcome, Simon. Saved your life.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go under the bridge this way.
Okay.
Be like around this pillar and look around.
Sure.
It's like.
Roll perception
what did I
check.
get?
What Hyacinth? What are you and Iggy doing?
Getting the plants. Is there any other plants other than like these explodey ones?
In that room?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's strange like ferns that like are split in weird ways that are like the consequence of their mutation. With the 25, you pick out at this angle. You pick out. I'll say because that's super high. You pick out one right here.
Okay.
And one right here.
Okay.
What is Iggy doing?
I'm trying to debate how stupid she is.
No, you know exactly how stupid she is. That's your goal.
I don't know if she's that dumb because she's heard them talk about how everything is like mutated, and she doesn't know what radiation means, but she know it means bad things because they're wearing these dumb suits.
Can we agree that Iggy looks a little bit like a kid in like really heavy snow gear, so her hands are kind of stuck out?
Yeah, like just like
Mm-hmm.
like their mother wrapped her in fucking bubble wrap or something.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna make her way up here.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Hyacinth. Be careful of the plant. It might explode.
Hyacinth's gonna follow.
Giving her a boost as you climb up like the 12-foot tall
She's just like
column. Yeah, you step inside. You can see another one off to your right that you kind of slip past. What are you doing, Iggy?
I guess she's just gonna catch up with everybody.
Okay, so you kind of just like get up to the room that John and Mercy are in, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
you kind of catch up. Sybin, what were you doing?
I'm gonna continue like looking around out this way, like, just like looking around at the base floors down here, trying to get a good look like down this way as well.
Okay,
as
yeah,
up
yeah.
this
So
way.
you step around that corner,
Yeah.
and as you turn, you see a new kind of plant.
Uh-oh.
This purple with these undulating oranges, almost like butterflies for leaves. And as you look at it, it begins to turn towards you and undulate specifically. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. While you're doing that, Spec, what are you getting up to?
I'm gonna be looking for more like inscriptions and stuff, and maybe even like secrets.
Okay.
Like common tyrant little like cubby holes or like secret passages maybe.
Okay, that's interesting. I'll say roll an investigation check as you I assume you had kind of like moved more towards like a central area.
Yeah.
Maybe Spec is more ground level with like me. He's like out here with.
So you start looking around for something secret, and we'll just say, just based on like energy, not energy, but like from things you're picking up on, you start getting a vibe that you should be going that southern direction if you're looking for something secretive. We'll say.
Then I'm gonna head down that way.
Yes,
That
sir.
way.
But Mercy, what are you doing?
Mercy, you missed it. I just saved Simon's life.
Oh, that's good.
Guys, there's a third type of plant.
Oh, fucking awesome.
So you feel yourself beginning to like step towards that plant,
Yeah.
Sybin, and then you like shake your head and clear your head, and you're like, no, what? And you can see it's like there's like a steady drip of like radiation coursing out from it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
Spec? Is that normal?
Yeah.
I got a plant out here that's just dripping something, and like it messes with my mind. It makes me want to go towards it.
Do I recognize it?
None of these things are terrifically familiar to you. You can make. I'll say you can make your choice of it. You can make a nature check too if you want.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about plants, man. I'm a robot.
Can I see it from this doorway?
Yeah. As you look at it, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh no! Oh no! Health die!
Don't look at it.
yeah, don't step off the walkway.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. That health die was pretty clutch right there because that was about to be a lot of bad stuff happening to you. Yeah, you feel yourself falling like that same pull, and you guys haven't been conferred any immunity to this, so if you take too long, you're gonna need to make that save again. And this same like pull drawing at you, but you manage to like shake your head, avert your gaze, and avoid looking at it, John.
Yeah, no. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I imagine John is just gonna like power through Mercy to get into this room.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Mercy's just because he rolled a 1. He doesn't see anything in here. He's just gonna step in.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing happens to you. As the two of you kind of rush in.
Is there a
Mercy's
plant right here?
Yeah, Mercy's just eyeing up this patch like I don't fucking see anything in there, but I'm watching you.
Is that a plant, DM?
Is that is yeah? There's like a weird mutated fern there.
Normal, non-hostile.
Non-hostile?
I'd like to start. Let me read it.
Iggy and Hyacinth, what are the two of you guys getting up to?
Shenanigans.
What kind of shenanigans?
Mischief. Tomfoolery even.
Oh my gosh, you hooligan.
Hooligans. What's this plan everyone's looking at?
What's up?
No,
I
was
don't
like,
even
what-
know.
Oh, this
Do you
one.
want to? Hyacinth, would you like to go look at it?
I'm afraid.
It's different than the others.
It's
Don't
different.
look at the purple one.
Oh, which one's she gonna look at?
God damn it.
I want to see.
She would you
Look at
you would
that-
have to move to line of sight, which you can do if you'd like.
Don't.
I really love that this has just become a thing of don't look at that plant, and it's like, what plant? And it's like, oh man, it's like, no, I want to look at the plant, and everyone's just looking at the dang old plant. This one?
Which one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So, but what are you two
Just-
doing?
I want to look at the plant
Can we look at the plant from afar?
from a distance.
Can we?
You're still looking at the plant. It's your call. Do you want to go that way, Blue? Or are you trying to like walk through that door to the north that they cleared?
Yeah.
Okay, so you step up here, right?
Oh my
Right.
god. You're gonna...
Right here.
Well, you put yourself back here, because
Okay.
as you step through the door,
16 plants in a row. Oh, look, it's a neighborhood.
you do get a close look at the plant. As there's another one right there. I need you to make a
Damn it.
wisdom save.
I'm good at these. I'm so good at these.
Oh
I'm
my
She's
so
god.
good
amazing
at
at
these.
And you've seen some pretty flowers from Sabrine. So this is some knockoff shit. So you're like, nah, I'm good. But it is still undulating at you, so you might want to deal with it at some point.
You like, I don't like how that's looking at me, so
Or are you just gonna blast it like bleh?
I could.
Your call?
Do it.
I could blast.
Blast.
Anyway, I start blasting.
Anyway, I started killing flowers.
21 hits.
Push it 10 feet away from you in a straight line.
Go away.
Uh,
Rips
It's
the roots
funny.
out.
yeah, it's funny because on plants, that's actually a very good way of
Pretty
dealing with
lethal.
Are you shooting it a second time?
Yes. If it's not dead, yes.
25 hits.
10 more feet away from you.
10 more. Well, it's only once a turn.
It looks pretty beat up, but it's still kicking, as it still undulates at you.
Don't look at me like that.
You step inside. Hyacinth, are you doing anything?
Yeah, Iggy, what did the flower look like?
It's like weird. I don't know. I don't trust it.
Oh. Okay,
It's
then
pretty. It's pretty, but it I don't trust it. Like get bad mojo vibes.
Rancid vibes. I get it.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I won't look.
It's like pretty on the outside, but probably like ugly on the inside.
Oh, I see. Yeah, toxic. Absolutely.
Yeah. Like those girls from college.
Oh god.
Spec, are you continuing to the south?
Iggy's ever been to college?
No, yeah, and
She's been
Hyacinth's
on-
like,
Well, she's probably been to a college party at some point.
She's been to college, but she's never been in a college.
Iggy just
no,
like-
actually, you have been going to college.
Yeah, you've been going to the
College of the
Yeah,
White Chester.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess in a
going to
way.
college to learn basic knowledge.
Shit. Then yeah, I know college girls.
They have remedial courses.
Grant Hyde was
Spec,
just like,
are
yeah,
you
I get it.
continuing
And
to
he
the
looked
south?
doesn't go to school.
Hmm.
Southward advance.
Chooch, can you roll me a perception check?
You want me to?
Yeah, so are you just gonna keep heading to your shelf?
Can I look like underneath this bridge I'm about to walk under? Make sure
Yeah,
nothing's, like, hanging off of it?
that was like the perception check.
Oh. Is there anything to my right? Or is that a wall?
There, I believe, are stairs. Let me see. Yeah, I think I can delete that. Yeah, there's stairs that lead up if you wanted to go that way.
Well, you said that based off the layout and like common tyrant stuff that I would want to go south if I wanted to find.
Yeah,
like,
you got like based off what you've seen of the layout of this place and what you saw of the exterior, there's something a little bit off, and it's kind of inkling the back of your mind. Can't really put a name to it, but like you think there's something secretive to the south.
I believe there is something secretive. Something just doesn't feel right about this area. I'm saying that out loud.
Yeah, well, there's definitely something not right here. But I think you and I think that for different reasons.
I'm gonna turn away from this plant.
Okay.
I'm no longer looking at it.
Uh-huh.
Do I still get that feeling?
What feeling?
That feeling of being drawn towards it as I'm looking away from it?
It depends on whether or not you're walking away from it or towards it.
I'm gonna head down towards the back.
Then no, you do not. As you turn your attention away from it and begin to move further away from it.
Yeah. How high up are these columns? The bridges on columns, by the way.
Yeah, they're like 10 or 12 feet.
Okay.
But are you two heading south?
Yeah, but I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
You start
I
walking
take a
south.
look.
As you walk south, you look. As soon as you step forward, you watch as a blue amongst this like patch of tall shrubbery. You see a bluish plant kind of wave, and then poof, an explosion of like radioactive spores. Spec, I need you to make a Constitution save.
Do I see
Will I have
this plant?
advantage with these?
You have a really high bonus, and it doesn't do a lot to you. Yeah. So you succeed on the save, so no radiation. And you resist the little bit of damage it does, which is. So you take half of 8. Oh, I rolled max, but you take 4 points of poison damage after you're resistant. No. You succeed on your save, so it becomes 4, and then you resist it, and it becomes 2.
I'm gonna catapult the plant.
Okay. Roll an intelligence check. Yeah, that's fucking plenty. 1 second, let me sort this out. As you, we're just gonna shift you over a bit. Whoops. Token layer. This one gets whoosh. You send it. It kind of grinds across the wall and pops off of it and then slams over to here. Or just kind of lays limply, occasionally bursting spores. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Hello?
Hello.
Whoa.
Hello.
Quiet.
Yeah, he said he'd be right back.
Oh.
Yeah.
And DM is obviously the one who talks the most out of all of us.
Most.
He talks so much.
How dare he?
Tell me about it.
Poor man
Yeah.
has to live with
Preaching to the choir.
Well,
Preaching to the choir here, sister.
him.
you know that one of my favorite sayings:
Hmm.
"Talk shit, get hit."
Bring it, motherfucker.
Do it.
What do you? So that's
Yeah,
Simon. Are you just following after him?
Yeah, I saw the plant that blew up on him, right?
Yeah, it got.
You also probably saw it do absolutely nothing to me.
Yeah, and then get full yeeted across the room.
Okay.
Mercy and John, what are the two of you guys doing?
I mean, he's like stepping up here. Yeah, we sure have. And how's the sight lines doing?
Let me double check. Sorry, I'm having to juggle a couple things. You see off to your left just an empty stand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So nothing else really further this way or that way?
There's a door to your south.
Ah.
Sorry, I'm trying to manage a couple of things. And you can see a door to your south. You pressing through that?
Yeah, let's go make a perception check through the doorway.
So you step up to the doorway, you're cracking it open.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I want to make next.
Where's...
I want to make earpieces for us to use as like to talk to each other.
Yeah, shortwave radio.
15?
Well, you gotta open the door first. Are you opening it?
Oh yeah, he'll crack it open a little bit.
Okay, you immediately see one of those plants as you come face to face with it. I need you to make a wisdom save.
That's
Oh, great.
beautiful.
16.
You motherfuckers. Man, I need to stop making stuff so easy. Yeah, 16 succeeds as you begin to lose yourself in it, and you like shake your head and realize you took like a step towards it. What are you doing?
Yeah, Mercy like stops looking at it. He does leave the door open though, and he's like, "Hey, John, I'm pretty sure there might be important stuff in that room, given how it's a small little room secluded off the path. But
Yeah.
there's a flower in there, and it's trying to get me to get closer to it, and I don't like that. So,
Step to the left a little bit, please.
yeah, let's."
John, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh no.
What is the range on this thing? Yeah.
There's a range for them to like passively make you look at them, but then there's no range on you actively looking at them.
15?
15 plus. Do you have anything you want to add to that?
Simon is close enough technically right now.
Yeah, you can use the banner to add a D4 right now.
Well, actually, you're down 10 feet. So is that
That's still close enough. Yes.
Look, don't make us do Pythagorean theorem, because we will, and it will take forever.
Math.
18? Yeah, you reach into this like well of inspiration to shrug off this effect as you feel it entrancing your mind. But yes, you can see it. Hold up. Are you action surging?
No.
Okay, so those first two attacks hit. Click the damage through.
I would action surge if I were you, Chief.
14. So 14 points of damage to it. I need another wisdom save as you're still looking at it and like the turn goes around.
Oh, you're not saving out of that one.
Yep, nope, I'm not.
So you throw,
right.
He hucks a spear, and then he summons it back and like begins to take aim, and then he kind of just relaxes, and you.
Okay, here's what Mercy does in this situation. He's not looking at the flower, so he won't get dragged in. he will grab the back of Jun, like, just grab Jun, so he won't
Okay, contested
walk
athletics check.
forward. Hey, Jun, now is the time to roll low.
Or choose to fail.
I fell.
No, you don't choose to fail because
No,
right now you're
he
choosing
can't
to
because
walk
he's
towards
getting
it.
dragged in by the flower. Oh, man, I rolled
Oh,
low.
no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Roll lower. Just roll.
Yeah!
Yeah!
You grab him. You're like holding him in place. You're like, not today, muscle buddy.
Oh,
Mercy grabs him, and you just feel a slap across your face, like, get a hold of yourself.
repeat the wisdom saves, Jung.
Oh, you got the girls, the muscle buddies, and the two that can't.
Yeah!
You come to as your muscle buddy, like in drawing upon that like thread of friendship, pulls you out of this moment of this thing entrancing you.
You good? You good? You're here. With me? Come on.
Take me again, boy.
Oh my gosh, hit with hit. Wow. This
I'm gonna
was
throw
really-
2 more spears at it.
Okay, now you have disadvantage at that range, just so you know.
Yeah.
Who cares about disadvantage?
Okay, roll with disadvantage. 22 hits.
Yeah, who cares about this event?
19
Oh my
hits.
god. For another 15 damage,
Nice.
on top of how
Thanks.
much you already did.
The plant's looking pretty beefed up. Pretty hurt, rather, sorry. Another wisdom save.
Oh man.
16.
16 just beats it. You make another 2 attacks. Disadvantage. 15 and 11 still hit. And with that, it crumples to the ground. It's undulations coming out of like the cycle that they were in, and it collapses.
Damn, those flowers are so fucking tough. What the hell?
As you guys begin to move forwards, Iggy and Hyacinth, what are the two of you getting up to?
Shenanigans.
Tomfoolery. Being hooligans.
Hooligans.
Okay, well, if you're gonna be hooligans, you might want to start.
He's gonna
before they
step
clear the
forward
whole place.
and shoot the fucking.
Wisdom save.
Wait again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time you see it.
Wait,
I'm good at these.
Oh no. Oh no, there's someone to save her.
No. She's like, no.
You're gonna reach around the corner. Roll an athletics check. Iggy, roll an acrobatics check.
Oh no.
I'm good at these.
Oh no.
Hold on. A what? Wait, roll a what?
Athletics check.
Athletic.
You're
Oh,
probably
shit.
gonna beat her. She rolled a
Okay.
1.
Oh, barely. And
bless.
you grab her, and she's like wiggling, but you won't get out. You can repeat the wisdom save, Iggy.
Wiggle wiggle. Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Nope.
She's still
She's
struggling.
doing worse.
Roll that acrobatics check. Hyacinth, roll an athletics check.
Athletic.
I'm good at these.
Oh my god.
Nine still slips her hand as you move up to within 5 feet. You end your turn. You take a D4 of radiation damage. Take 1 point of radiation damage. Iggy,
Buffer is 15.
I'm good at these.
Iggy, I need you. Remember, keep track how much radiation damage you take. I need you to make the wisdom save again.
Are you gonna eat the flower?
Oh my god.
Hyacinth, what are you doing?
Her
Yeah,
back around
just
the corner.
how long is Iggy's hair? Really quick, because she
It's
just
pretty-
might have to
it's
pull her
pretty-
back.
It's
I guess it's
It's-
longer, but it's not.
it's longer. It's like probably how long my hair is currently, honestly.
Okay, then Hyacinth's kind of like she'll go around the corner but cover her eyes and kind of wildly flail, trying to feel for Iggy.
Okay,
and, like,
make an
pull her
athletics
back.
check at disadvantage as you try
Frick!
to fight her.
Okay. Ah, fuck. Okay, maybe, but she's good at wisdom. Maybe. Okay.
You could eat the wisdom save too if you wanted to. It's your call.
It's dangerous, but
Is-
you could.
No, let's see. Oh. No. Okay.
Iggy, roll an
Does not.
acrobatics check.
Roll
I'm
another
good
one.
at these.
Please don't be so slippery.
She's very
She's
slippery.
Iggy, you
Slippery.
take another D4 of radiation damage.
The flower's taking a lot of damage. Maybe you can bop it, Hyacinth.
Yeah.
He's like,
At that point, yeah. Would she be able to? Like, if she just kept walking, would she be able to just feel with her foot where it is?
You
know what I
can
mean?
make it. You could obscure your vision. It'll get a pretty massive bonus to its AC, but you could do it like that if you want.
I'm also, I think getting close to it is what's getting the radiation damage. So
Oh,
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
will start taking the radiation damage too.
Ah, fuck.
you're really good at wisdom saves. I think. I think
Yeah.
you just have to
Like-
pray.
Yeah, she.
Iggy's just gonna sit there and take rad damage ad infinitum.
Yeah, okay. She'll look.
Pretty D's.
Okay, as you round the corner looking, roll wisdom save.
Wheeze. Dim.
Yeah, you shrug it off.
I gotta fight this fucking flower.
What do
You
you-
were-
Hold up.
Lick wounds the flower.
Detonate it.
But I can't touch
Detonate
it.
it.
You have guiding bolt.
Toll the bell.
Yeah, it is
Oh.
damage. Toll the two dead would be a D12.
Make the flower make a wisdom save.
Reverse. Oh no, you. Okay, yeah. Actually, told it dead. Why not?
Toll the dead. Okay, that's a wisdom save. It has no bonus. Does a 12 succeed?
Sounds like a no.
No is the answer to that
No.
question.
My bad.
No worries.
Sorry, it doesn't.
Yeah, it was more. Iggy, you can repeat the wisdom save. Roll 2d12. Hyacinth.
2D. Scoop. 13.
13. It's looking really beat up. Iggy, you shrug it off. Wait, no. Yeah, you shrug it off.
No, wait, no.
Kill it! Do it!
Kill it.
Kill it!
You ugly flower. I've
That's what-
seen better.
That's what kills it,
You
not
have
even her-
disadvantage because it is within 5 feet of you.
Oh, okay.
Not even her blast kills it. It's just the fact that it's like, you called me ugly.
You call me ugly. Crumples
11
in on
hits.
himself.
11 hits. Click another one through with disadvantage, hopefully. Blue?
I clicked it.
Yeah, no,
I
the
did too.
attack roll.
I did too.
It's
Yeah,
disadvantage.
advantage, so that was one attack.
Oh, my bad. Duh.
There's also a toggle, so you don't need to click it multiple times. Yeah, 16
Likes
hits.
clicking the button.
I do like clicking the button.
Thankfully, even though you rolled very nearly minimum damage, that it is just enough to kill this one as it explodes into a gory, pulpy mess.
Let's go. Heck yeah.
And since you're out here, you can see that this kind of extends into. You can see that up here it kind of opens up into a large room. But Mercy, what are you? Wait, actually no. Spec and Cybin, what are you two doing?
Yes, we're head. I like
Stay
how-
behind me. Give me a little room.
Okay, but I'll tell you if there's anything ahead of you, in case you don't see it.
Okay, so you
That's
guys
how
are.
you've got the 3 teams. You got the muscle buddies, you got the girls, and then you got the 2 that are more diametrically opposed than anyone else in the group.
Also, will be the 2 longest living.
Yeah.
Cybin.
Well, I
and-
guess that makes sense that we go to the deepest part then ourselves.
That's true.
While they kind of hit these little side rooms.
Cybin.
Yeah.
Why don't you? Are you guys just both stepping forwards in tandem?
Well, he said to let him go ahead of him, so.
Yeah, I want it like maybe 15 feet between us.
Okay.
Okay.
So like
10
two,
feet,
two,
yeah.
two square, or yeah, 10 feet. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you keep walking.
It's like 2
forwards.
squares. As I walk forward, he's walking with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it.
And then do we see this plant down here, or is that not visible?
What one?
This
Or is that the one
he
I threw?
this is
Yeah, it's the one you
he
That's
yeeted,
the one I
yeah.
catapulted? Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go to here.
I
And
might hop
Yeah,
try and
trust.
hop the stair over here.
no, I got something. I got an idea. I wanna try.
All right.
I'm gonna pull out my visual circuit and hold it around the corner.
Ah, nice.
You're like holding it around like like a
Like
fucking.
pull my eye out basically.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah,
hold it
yeah.
around
There's
the
like
corner.
wires still attaching it to your head, and you just kind of lean. You kind of lean a little bit and peer around the corner with it.
I can't do that. Ugh.
What'd you say? I like turn the eye back.
he like holds it back towards you. Cybin,
I
roll a
would've
perception
seen that
check,
one
by the
anyway.
way.
I would have seen that one anyway.
Roll a perception check, Cybin.
Yep.
You mean both of us?
Cheat mode.
Yeah, both of you.
What's this?
Six queen.
Ooh.
Not bad.
I'm more worried about the close corner.
26.
Like something's
Yes,
not
you
right
see
around the
that there
corner.
are quite a few. You also pick up on. You also pick up on there being one right here too. Oh shit! What the fuck just
And it
happened?
might be partially covered here.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's not that. You see another one off to your left. But this
what-
whole area is like littered with these things.
Well, there's one over here, and then you got one right here, and a fire one right here. They are everywhere. Well, and if your idea
gonna-
that something messed up is down here, there's more plants here, maybe there's a reason.
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave right here in the middle. See if I can blast them in 2 different directions.
Okay, can you click the spell through real quick?
That's
Yeah,
gonna,
it's
that's
15
gonna be
foot.
loud.
Sure is.
Well,
15-foot cube originating from you. Make a
it'll
constitution.
keep the other groups on their toes, I suppose.
It originated-
Fapoosh! You all
Oh,
hear the
does it?
sound of a massive thunderous
Oh!
explosion.
Mercy, we're attack. Take cover.
I need.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. What's the one where it originates? Shattered.
Oh,
Sorry.
shatter! You want to shatter? Similar situation, as you guys hear a massive
Yeah.
shattering sound. You just want to get all 3 of these.
Prone with me.
You drag them down. You're like, PTSD.
Don't worry, that was just spec.
What?
That was spec.
What?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Something got in my way.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
Is that them?
Is that,
So I
is
guess-
that you guys
I
yelling?
guess all of
Are you
these.
guys yelling?
Guys, what are you yelling about?
You guys would have heard an artillery
You guys-
shell basically going off
Yeah,
before
you
that.
guys would have heard that.
The building shudders a little bit. Some rocks fall down, rubble and dust.
Yeah.
Are you guys okay?
All 3 of these have to make this con save.
Yes, it's a Constitution save. No bonus on any of these.
Are you
My
rolling to
intent is
the
kind of just throw them off to the side.
Okay.
Get 'em out of
Which side, I guess, is my question.
Well, I mean, I had to do it in the middle to hit all 3, so I guess I'm kind of trying to make like a safe.
Oh,
lane
like jam them
we
over
could
to the
walk
sides?
like this kind of thing.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
walk in that.
So, let me see here what you do.
They're gonna get us killed, Mercy.
5, 10. This one gets flung out of the way.
That's probably fine. Probably.
I can't click on the fucking other line I
Oh.
made.
You really want to test that theory with these fucked up plants
I
in
can't
here?
get rid of the other line, Jake. If you can delete it,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we've survived weirder shit.
I can't grab it. Oh, I grabbed it for a sec. I got it.
There you go. Yeah, sometimes you need a drag.
Yeah.
This one gets blown. This one grinds like right here and ends up. This one's actually probably dead because it's been blown around twice now.
Yeah.
And this one gets pushed back.
I'd imagine that would like hit the wall and slide to the right.
Yeah, like here-ish. Push it.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter, but push it here. And it's kind of like touting fire now.
Well,
Does that fire hit this one?
Roll a d4.
Maybe.
who?
Done.
Can you jump the gun? No. Close, but no cigar.
Well, there's a path.
And as you guys set forward into the now bombarded area that you've cleared, Mercy and Jun, what are the 2 of you doing?
We're pushing into that room. After we pick ourselves off the floor.
If you
Yeah.
pick yourselves off the floor, dusting yourselves off, you step forward into that room you just cleared with the eviscerated corpse in the corner of the plant in the horror. I don't know if that actually is a corpse. I don't know. You see a chest before you.
Well, Mercy, do your stuff.
Yeah, he was hoping.
I'm gonna
this is
check for
like-
traps.
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
I'll help with that, I suppose. So actually, 19.
19.
Mm-hmm. As you kind of look it over, kind of picking around, it's a you go through like the movements of it, and you're like, oh wait, this shit hasn't been disturbed in 600 years. If there was a trap on this thing, it wouldn't fucking still work.
Yeah.
Little did you know. It still does.
All right. Well, Mercy's just going to like Let's see what my little thingies can do here.
Well, Mercy, before you do that.
It
Yeah.
isn't locked.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You're like, oh, and you realize you just locked it as you're like, oh fuck, and you gotta unlock it and then flip it open.
It's like,
It is empty.
Oh. Empty, huh? Well,
Mercy, I have an idea.
False bottom. False bottom.
yeah.
The name of my neo
fucking
disco
empty.
band, False
Yeah,
Bottom.
false bottom.
What were you saying, John?
I have an idea in case we see any more of those purple flowers.
What would that idea be?
I'm gonna pull out the rope that you gave me. I'm gonna tie it around me, and then I'm gonna go tie it around you. Giving us 10 feet of slack.
Yeah, the issue is going to be holding you back, you fucking brick shit house.
That's where you stand corrected. You see, you enter rooms first. I stand behind.
Ah, I see. Well, the issue is going to be holding me back. I am equally as much of a brick shit house. Mercy's attention turns back to the chest for a moment and is like, empty. Well, always have to check just in case. Checks for false bottom.
Yeah, roll investigation check.
I'll help.
Oh boy. $19.
There's like detritus here at the bottom, so there's probably like papers or fabrics or something that like long rotted away. It just seems empty.
Well-
It's an empty chest.
Well, there were probably papers in here at one point, which is annoying because they might have been the ones we're looking for. So let's hope not.
Alright then, Mercy, let's go. Next room.
Yep.
I'm gonna take off dragging you with me, my boy.
Bing,
God.
bing, you trip a little bit.
No, I've.
Like
I-
moving a couch, except there's no couch.
Iggy,
I mean, Mercy
Right.
walks faster than him, so.
Iggy, and yeah, well, your gate's entirely different because you got the clip cloppers. Iggy and Hyacinth, what are you two doing?
Iggy's stomping on that flower.
With her little feetsies.
Yeah.
Like, Hyacinth just standing there like, should I let her continue this? Just kind of watches her. It's like, once you're done giving that plant what for, I think we should go further down in this hallway. Although, okay.
Iggy's
Already-
like, just like already walking down the hallway, like.
Yeah, and it's just Hyacinth just like already prepared a thing to convince her when Hyacinth or Iggy's just like already. Okay.
Iggy's like, I got you. I'm down.
You see in this big room, you see at the heart of it, kind of standing
I'm
out of the
touch.
ground, is this
Maybe the-
ornate-looking staff. I need you to stop moving, though. Go back to where you
Oh,
were.
fuck.
Friggin'
Where do you want me? Back here?
Back here. Because
uh-oh.
a lot of things happen.
Oh no. We split the party.
triggered the boss fight.
We've split the party, guys.
Where's that music coming from?
Can we get some Dark Souls music in here?
What is it?
I need both of you to make dex saves.
Wait, who, both of us?
Both of you.
Friggin'!
It is a cone.
And I
And I whoop.
I need one from you too, Hyacinth.
Oh, nay, cringe.
Oh, well.
Okay, so
Iggy like jumps back and then she like kind of stumbles into Hyacinth.
Fuck is that?
And they're like, oh fuck.
So you both, well, okay, well, you both take 6 points of fire damage, but you do also both take 1 point of not radiation damage.
Radiant.
Shut your mouth. And then I also need both of you to roll wisdom saves, as out of the ferns you see another of these undulating ones.
we're back at this again, boys. Wisdom saves galore.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no!
I don't want to click this wisdom save now. I don't want to do it.
You have to
I don't
do
want
it.
to do it.
Persevere for us.
I don't want to do it.
Oh!
Okay, so you're fine. However, Hyacinth, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Can Iggy trip her?
walks over here. Sure, that's an athletics check, though.
Can I make it to where like I flip in front of her and make it acrobatics and she trips
No.
over me?
Off and
No.
down in front of her.
I'll take damage. I don't mind.
No.
How about Iggy just climb on her head and ratatouille her?
Athletics versus athletics.
Oh, you need one from me?
Mhm.
My bad.
Can I add a D4 to that?
Yeah. You can wait. You can wait till you see if you succeed. If you.
Oh,
need
I
to.
already rolled it. It's fine.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Oh shit, guys.
So yeah, you knock her prone, so she doesn't. She's still entranced by this thing, but she doesn't take the
He's like,
D4.
no.
You, however, then you can see the one next to you is beginning to flare up with fire. Are you doing anything?
Ah shit.
There's so much
And you
happening.
can see the thing is still undulating at you. So
Hold on.
that's another thing you're gonna have to deal with.
Quick
Got
maps.
a badass AoE for both of them.
Fuck.
Oh god. Oh god. I'm just a warlock. I don't have many spells.
She's just a little warlock.
I'm just a goblin. Just a little goblin.
Little guy, you wouldn't hurt.
I'm gonna shoot this fire one. Fuck you.
Okay, do you want to move out of its range? So or
Yeah. She'll like move back a little bit.
You also that's not out of its range, but it's also so you're
I know,
not making
it
your
won't-
attack rolls at disadvantage.
It won't let me move for some reason. I keep moving my icon. It won't let me move.
Where are you trying to move? Are you trying to move here?
Not that far.
Okay, you're still in the range of the flamethrower, just so you know.
Oh. How far is it?
It's still in the range of the flamethrower.
She's gonna shoot it. I'm assuming both of those hit.
Yes.
Move to the column bridge down here to get out of the range.
21. It's hurt. It's pretty hurt.
Can I shoot again, or is it gonna do its thing?
And then we hit the Hyacinth. Actually, you can make a wisdom save to try to like get out of it.
10.
You do not. I need you to make a dex save. Because the thing's flamethrowing you.
12.
You do not. So you take another
Yeah, I did.
Oh no!
These
Another-
two and their missing
11 points
Another
of
one.
fire damage and
Do we have to put Hyacinth on the babysit list too?
2 points of radiation damage.
It's when they come together, they both lose brain cells.
Make sure to keep track of how much radiation damage you've
Iggy-
taken, Hyacinth.
Iggy
Iggy.
takes all of Hyacinth's brain cells and then she loses them.
And do you have resistance to poison damage, Hyacinth?
She has the armor thing.
So you should be having this radiation damage and keeping track of the halved value.
Having okay, well I'm putting down the fulls and I can do the halves in a bit.
Okay.
Just because I like having yeah.
But because you didn't get the save, you walk towards this and you end your turn, and you take.
Is this considered a hostile creature?
Yeah, it's a plant.
Yeah, it's a plant. Of course it's hostile.
Yeah, it's a plant.
No, that's a
She
type
has-
of creature. I'm sorry.
She has the Heartless Cage pendant. When a hostile creature that you see. Oh, it's when you're reduced. Hold on. Let me read this. Never mind. Never mind. I read it wrong. I done diddly read it wrong.
Okay. But Hyacinth, you take another D4 of radiation damage as you're up against this thing.
D4. I
So
will.
that's 2. It'll be halved down to 1.
If you could roll some ones so we take 0. that would
Iggy, I
be
need
so
you to make a
nice.
wisdom save.
Oh god. Oh god.
Again.
God.
Ah, jeez Louise.
You
If I
are
roll a
entranced.
d4, will it help?
You walk. You are entranced by this thing. You
Can I
walk.
use a health die? I have health die.
Do you
I
have a
think it's just
D8?
fighting.
Because that's about what you
Yeah,
need
you
to
need a
make a difference.
16.
I do have d8s.
No.
Mhm.
I don't
That
think you
really
do.
gentle. No.
Boy,
don't think you
mercy,
do.
I hope the girls are
I
okay.
have d8s.
But you take
Look, I got d8s.
Yeah, there's
you take in addition you take a D you take 4 points of radiation damage, Iggy.
Okay.
Check your
Heck.
buffer. Hyacinth, on your turn you can make a wisdom save.
Okay.
One of us is bound to eventually make this, right?
Oh my
god!
Oh my god.
The ones are back in a vengeance.
Yo, what up?
I think the
Remember those
universe
20s
is
from
dead.
earlier? They came
Iggy,
back.
Iggy.
Wait, does that take Hyacinth's entire turn if she fails that wisdom save, or can she still like shoot the flamethrower?
No,
plant
it
or the
eats
one
her
that-
entire turn. Iggy,
no.
Oh
It
my
charms her into
God.
staring
make a
at it.
wisdom save.
Wisdom, bitch.
Nope.
Okay,
Oh
so
my.
a D4 radiation damage for Hyacinth and a D4 radiation damage for Iggy. You're having those, so that goes down to a 1 for you.
I can't see either
one?
of them.
Oh.
I can't. We
where
can't
I'm
see those
standing.
d4s you're rolling.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can't see either of them from where I am.
Sorry.
can I?
3 for
Nope.
Hyacinth, halves down to 1, and 2 for Iggy.
I mean, you are raised up on that thing, and
Is
if
this
this is a
total?
balcony, maybe right here, you might be able to. But other than that, I think you're fucked.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's a-
same.
Well, it's,
Yeah.
it's also dark vision.
What's the total
Oh.
on this?
So.
I mean, they'd have to have a source of light because I can't see in the dark.
So straight back around to the top of your turns. Both Hyacinth, would you like to make a wisdom save?
Yes, please. Is there anything else I can do?
You can put your health on it, maybe. Yeah, there you
I'm gonna
go.
kill this fucking plant. I'm gonna kill this fucking plant.
Do it. Delete
So
it.
these things are pretty healthy from what you recall. So killing it in one round probably isn't in the cards, but you could try to yeet it like other people have.
I mean, how?
You know, you grab it and throw it over the edge.
Rip it out by the roots and fucking dunk it.
Can I do that? I'm a slam dunk it. Can I do that?
Yeah, I'll say because like how it works is if you're proficient in 2 skills that apply, a DM might give you advantage, and since you're proficient with nature and athletics, I'll say you can make either one of those with advantage.
Nature. Okay. Nature, please, please. Oh, 18.
18. You're like full one flew over the cuckoo nest, rip it out of the ground, hold it over your head, and then yeet it over the ledge. You guys hear a as it lands in the water below.
Fuck you, plant. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My religion.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Iggy, you suddenly shake your head and you're like, what? What?
He's like, no, plant dives over.
No, unfortunately, the line of sight being broken breaks the effect.
And then she like
Yeah.
looks at the fire plant, and you're like, you
You
bitch.
start just blasting it to death. While you blast it to death, who are we due for?
Spec and Simon.
Spec inside. What are you guys doing?
I think we're making our way up these stairs over here, just
Okay.
making sure we're walking in a way to avoid
Yeah.
mess.
Yeah, roll a
Is this
perception
plant
check
gonna
as you
roll down to them?
go.
Is this plant gonna roll down to them?
What plans?
This plant.
I don't think the water is moving. Like, there's no current in the water, right?
Technically, there's no water.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's
I was
dried
gonna
out
say, yeah,
a
I
long
don't.
time ago. You two are walk your asses along.
Yeah. Beck, lead the way.
He shut down.
Here.
I'm back. I heard you
Alright.
talking. I was just in.
He entered
Coming
power
through.
saving
We
mode
just
for a
we
moment.
gotta go around this corner to here to avoid this flamethrower,
And then
and
to
then
here.
down here. Yep. And then you said for me to roll a perception.
As you're creeping along, yeah, roll a perception check.
one.
So one, yeah, you feel pretty safe that like this from what you can see, it seems like there's nothing along this bridge or like hiding in a corner or anything in your current like path.
Well, doesn't seem to be too much over here that I can see. So keep leading, Spec.
You can see here's Spec. You can see a bridge that connects this structure to that. You guys creeping along, continuing along?
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, it's not going to walk that Simon will go. Yeah.
Okay, as you
Actually, I'll
step
probably
forward.
stop like halfway across.
Yeah, no worries.
Kind of peek what I can see.
Yeah, but say look down
Roll a
this
perception check.
hole.
I'm gonna let him do that. What do you see?
Well,
Do you
I
see with your
advantage
elven
naturally,
eyes?
so you can look too. Yeah. What do you see with your mortal eyes?
Immortal.
I'm not mortal, first of all.
No, I meant my. No, that was Spec saying that to Simon.
Oh.
Like, what do you see with your eyes, mortal?
What do you see with your meatbag eyes, meatbag?
Yeah, exactly. What do I see with my meatbag eyes, meatbag?
You see another of these flaming flowers.
Or where?
Probably
right
the
there.
most like ash-holeless spot possible. Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. That's way down, at least.
Yeah. There's a fire one way down there, and there's
Oh, I'm
no
gonna go to-
way to go around that one.
How far can those things shoot? Could it hit me here?
You've gotten enough. You've seen it enough to realize that it's like a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you see in this to our right?
Well, let me
There's a door.
A door.
A needle pulling thread. Sorry.
I see a door. I can go peer through the door. Actually, hold on. I have a better idea. How sturdy does that door look?
It's a pretty heavy door. It's made out of stone, like much of the building is.
Damn.
Well, I'll be right back. I'm going to, without looking in the room, open the door
Okay, you open it.
and let him look in.
Okay, roll a perception check.
But like from across the bridge, so he doesn't have to get close.
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
across the bridge. $18.
18. Yeah, you can make out a plant in there. One of these close quarters plants.
Oh, bless you.
Right there.
Green one.
Yeah.
Well, there's a green plant on the opposite corner of the room, but there's nothing near that desk.
You can't see the desk.
Well, there's a green plant on the opposite corner of the room. Now point it out for the back.
Oh, there's
Is there
still
anything
water.
in there?
I'm not going to get any closer.
Well,
I'll just look around. Can I see anything from where I am?
Yeah, you can see a desk there and some small crates and tables.
There's a desk. It may have the documents we need.
You see there's papers all across it that have long since crumbled to dust, but you also see on a handful of plates are like wooden tablets that appear to have like language carved into them.
Well, you say that with Simon's been. Well, I can't read, so I can't help you there.
Well, I can't get close to it with the plant there, so...
Well, the plant only has the plant only blows up 5 feet in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Then I'm just
so
gonna
as
walk
long as you're
in like
not
right here and just kind of...
Yeah.
Okay, well you
can
step
dash
you
across
step
the room.
you
Sorry,
immediately
no, I
step
wanted-
into a plant as it explodes out. I need you to make a con save. He can't see around through walls is the unfortunate thing. He's staying really far back.
I need to click that.
Fuck.
So
You're within 30 feet of me. You can add a D4 plus your health die.
it wouldn't. Oh yeah, he could combine the two if he wanted to.
I mean, I'm just gonna take the L. I think
Yeah.
you forget I have the most
Oh,
radiation
right, you
resistance
do,
out of
yeah.
everyone.
So plus
6 halved and then reduced.
1 point
right?
of radiation damage that zero becomes 0. So 6 halved to 3 points of poison damage.
But don't I take off more?
No. that if you succeeded, it would get quartered because you're resistant.
I'm gonna use my temp health for now as my counter for radiation.
Makes sense to me. But as you can see, and now actually, why don't you roll me a quick perception check?
Me?
Mm-hmm. Because you're actually in the room.
Oh god, there's gonna be another one. There's gonna be one of the suck you in ones.
Because you're actually in the room, DC's literally 5. Sorry, one sec.
Oh my god.
Well, it seems I am surrounded.
But are you doing it? What are you doing with the one right in front of you? I'm gonna grab water real quick.
I'm grabbing it, ripping it out of the fucking floor, and throwing it off the bridge behind me.
Just dropping it like down here with the
Yeah.
other one, like taking out the garbage.
I think he walked away. I hear his feet.
I like how everyone in here has killed a plant so far, except for me.
I haven't killed any of them. I've just relocated them all.
I've killed multiple plants.
They died of suffocation. Okay, not.
Yeah.
Not
Nobody
it's
did.
like the.
I
Have you
have
seen
not-
Punisher? Have you seen Punisher, the show, where the chick's
Yes.
like, I killed him, and he fucking
Yeah.
shoots him on the ground. He's like, look, you didn't. That's my way of looking at it.
Fair.
I didn't kill it. They died of natural causes.
Yeah, I'm just like, or at least like, I've been the only one who hasn't even touched one of these things. I've just been like, nope, you're gonna do your thing.
I mean, I should throw one at you.
No.
So what are you doing?
I'm
Specky?
ripping it out of the floor and just dropping it off the bridge behind me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just
Throw it,
make
like,
And on my way out, I'm actually just gonna grab the other one.
that one's on the floor.
No, I mean like, I'm gonna grab the other corner.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm gonna grab this one, turn
That
around,
one
grab
should-
that
okay,
one, and
so-
just drop them both off the bridge.
Yeah. So you eat a con save going for the other one. Make it real quick.
Oh, it didn't go through.
16 is success. So you take 3 halved to 1 halved to nothing. So you take nothing as you rough it. Yeah. See what I mean about you not needing extra shit. As you make your choice of a nature or athletics check as you go to rip them up.
That's gonna be this.
That's the first one, and for the second one,
And this.
do you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I'll do the D4 thing.
You got a D6 on your health because the D4 is only for saving throws.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And a
D6.
D6.
Yeah, that's plenty. As you shink, rip them both up and just kind of like drop them off the bridge to the sides where they fall like 10 feet down and flop onto
Well.
the ground.
It appears the room is clear. On this side. You can come over.
Alright. Watching my step across the bridge.
Yeah.
Just don't go past me.
Oh, there were 4 of them in here? Well, I only saw the one.
Yeah, they're nasty little things.
Well, your makers made them.
Well, my makers made a lot of things that are nasty. But useful. Imagine if this was our base and we had these defending us. Most people wouldn't even be able to make it past them.
Simon's hand, you see, just goes, you know, the iffy, and they'll like to shake their hand up and down, you know what I mean?
See, I could have told you it was clear and sent you in here, and a mortal like you wouldn't make it out.
Can't argue with that one. Now, can you read that? Because I
Oh,
can't.
yes, sorry.
So sifting through it, you find
I was thinking of experiments.
You find 2 of these wooden kind of I forget the word I use, but placards or something like that.
Yeah.
That have etched and have had writing etched into them. It's paper used to be rather expensive, or even vellum used to be rather expensive. So some people still used like wooden etchings to record stuff back in the day. The first one, if you read, appears to be a correspondence. Um, a priest here discussing something called the Prometheus Project. About
Does
how
that ring any bells for me?
no, about how they've been irresponsible, and at the next meeting of the council, they'll be moving. They'll be requesting that Lord Agradel have them displaced from Sidenya.
Does any of that, any names, anything ring a bell to me?
Sidenya is here. The
but I mean,
Agradel
like,
doesn't mean anything to you.
Tyrant stuff.
No, not in the tyrant direction.
Well, hang on to it. Maybe one of us
Well,
in the group that actually knows history can use it.
I never forget anything I see, so. But we can take it.
Yeah, what's the other one?
Yeah, I'm gonna read the other one.
This appears to be a discussion of local allowances for territory. And in it you do see an allowance in the Skooksy Hills for the fuck, I forget their names, but
Afolabi.
yeah, the Afolabi family. This isn't like an official document. It's just so you could maybe make this work. This is definitely a contestable document, but you could maybe make it work if you wanted to, as your evidence that they were allowed this. This would definitely give them a legal basis for some push. Whether or not it would be enough is kind of up in the air.
This might do it. But I think we need something stronger.
Well, might as well take it with in case we can't find anything else.
I kept one bag of holding, didn't I?
No, you had to knock out all your magic items. For armor.
I thought I kept one and crafted the rest.
I think you had to. Well, how many? Because I know you made 2. How many magic items do you get at your current level?
I think only 2.
Well then, yeah. I think This is the situation where you literally are able to pull out something that's like hyper useful for this context. So it makes sense that you would just full send on being able to do that. Iggy and Hyacinth, what are you guys doing?
I mean,
Oh wait, no, I'm
Fighting
skipping.
plates.
I'm skipping something.
I can always like show it again with minor illusion, can't I?
Show what?
The board if it gets lost.
Yes, you could. Now, I don't know if that would hold up in like a court, but yes, you could bring it up. Mercy and John, what are you two doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and tap the staff on the ground.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna go ahead and summon up a...
Yeah, that certainly would be useful for clearing rooms, huh?
Yeah, I just thought about that. I'm gonna go ahead and summon up a zombie boy.
Okay.
And let me just... Zombie boy. And I'm gonna go ahead and send him through this room.
Okay, just walks in the room. There's like a doesn't really care. What are they doing?
They're gonna go ahead and attack whatever attacked them.
Okay, you guys watch as a zombie lurches into the room and just starts tearing up all the fucking stuff.
Oh.
Hey, John, we should probably head over.
What is
Looks
that?
like,
It's an undead that he summoned. He's using a different icon, but it's an undead.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, did a fairy just fly in here?
Radioactive fairies. He's saying his radiation's progressed too